this audio. Yo, yo, yo. Shit still low, bro. I don't know why that shit like that, bro. I'll be real. I really don't know, bro. I don't know if it's the headphones. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know why this shit low like this, bro. I try to put my Beats headphone to this shit. This shit still low. I don't know. That's why I really don't be like coming on screen, y'all, because I know motherfuckers who ain't new to my channel, they'll leave. They be like, oh, his audio messed up. Shit, I don't know why this shit doing it, bro. I guess it's loud enough. I hope it's loud enough so y'all can hear it, bro. I'm just trying to. This shit be blowing me half the time. It's your boy Realize Like TV, man. Hit that like button before we get up in the business. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. And I need y'all to shout out to Byron Blake. Yeah, this Byron Blake clip that we reacting to, bro. The player, we gonna take. I'm gonna take y'all walk down memory lane, bro. You feel me? So all the people that's lost and feel like I just be talking shit, I'm trolling, or I be lying on these dudes. Now I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all, bro. For all y'all that never knew about none of this shit, I'm finna show y'all. This video right here, though, it's about how Ceddy Nash. I wouldn't say AK because AK was more on the. He was trying to straighten Sid out. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to show motherfucker this nigga lying. He don't know what he talking about. So I had to throw his name in the title because them was the first two people that was reacting to it. But this basically about how this nigga Ceddy Nash didn't know what the fuck he was talking about dealing with this Gucci Man situation. Now AK-47, he had to come out and try to clarify some shit like, man, this nigga don't know what he talking about. The only thing Ceddy was right about was the jury, bro. What's up with it, Felicia, man? I hate that my audio be low like this, bro. That's why I really don't like doing screen y'all, but I feel like screen y'all, I can bring more to y'all instead of just me sitting looking at y'all at the phone and y'all listening to stuff. So I promise y'all, I'm just gonna start doing screen y'all from here on out. So this video right here, bro, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, gang. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff in this video, and I'm gonna let y'all hear some in another video where we got King AK-47 explain why they ran their narrative on Lil Durk. You know when they were saying Lil Durk supposed to be set Bond up, that shit was all a play, gang. And the purpose of me doing this live tonight, I know I ain't come on yesterday because I was tired. And then it wasn't a lot of shit going on YouTube because everybody was running with the Aunt Hefe shit. They was lying on this nigga. First they said it was a DP gone wrong. Then they said some shit happened at the taco stand. Then they said this nigga supposed to been got caught the next day. Like it's so many stories going on with that situation. When I play these clips, I'm gonna show y'all why these dudes are doing what they doing on the internet for likes, clicks, and views. See me, I'm gonna be real. I'm appreciative of the people who tap in with me, guys. I ain't trying to go viral off fake news or who got the best report style. I'm not trying to go viral off that, gang. I just want to entertain my supporters, see how far I can go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun with this shit. But I'm gonna expose y'all, bro. I'm gonna expose y'all because all y'all do is run fake narratives for like, clicks, and views, man. Likes, clicks, and views. Now since Lil Durk, since the shit happened with Lil Durk, bro, that's all this nigga Ceddy Nash been doing. But we about to get to this audio clip. I appreciate everybody who up in the building. Hey, hit that like button, bro. If you behind the scenes watching, hit the like button, bro. Subscribe to the channel. If we get into it. Like I said, I try not to talk about this nigga, bro, because he act like a whole woman. He got all these bloggers on the internet who on his ass, and he's scared to say something back to him. But he'll rather talk about the rappers, talk about the entertainment world. Like, bro, you need to be addressing what's in front of you, because whether you believe it or not, Ceddy Nash, if you go back and respond to everybody who been doing content on you, bro, you'll go fucking viral. You get way more numbers than what you get, because, bro, you actually responding back to the people who helping keep your ass up in the algorithm. That's why I've been studying trying to tell this nigga, bro. The only reason why they go to your channel, Ceddy Nash, bro, just to see what the fuck is you lying about. Your day one supporters, it probably be 5,000 people who really just rock with you, bro. I'm looking at your comments. Not on no hate you shit. I'm just telling you by the comments that I'm saying, bro. Your comments, it be like 500, 600, 300 comments. Most of them fuck with you. Most of them calling you a rat. You feel me? When you first drop, your numbers be like 5,000, 3,000, shit like that. Them your day one supporters. Everything else behind it, them new people and people that have heard you putting out fake news and coming up here to see what you talking about, gang. You feel me? So you quick to say somebody be hating on you, or we need to get our numbers up, we need to get our clout up. Bro, I'm gonna be real. You need to change your game up. You need to change the way you blog up. You need to stop reporting, stop doing police shit, because, bro, everything you've been reporting on, it ain't been true, bro. Just because it's true that they got locked up, don't mean that your story been true, because it haven't. The story hasn't been true. If you go back from when he started lying on Dirt, he been lying from Lil Dirt all the way to now. This nigga don't do nothing but lie. He speculates shit. He go get all his information off Instagram and TMZ. He just exposed that the other day. How he said, oh yeah, I got this from the comment. So if y'all won't come on me, y'all need to go to the person in the comment, because this is where I get my news from. But you used to come up here and tell us that you had sources. You was the hood landlord. You was the street landlord. You was the YouTube Thanos of this shit. Bro, y'all niggas be capped. Because this is something I had to think about. If real street dudes hitting y'all up behind closed doors and really telling y'all what's going on, they must be snitching. They gotta be. Because real street dudes ain't gonna come up here and tell y'all what's going on behind closed doors. Like, who the fuck is y'all? Not on no hating shit, but I'm just saying, y'all think about this shit. These niggas report on police shit. So who the fuck is your source? The police? Because you reporting on police shit, so it's not nobody from the street who hitting you up besides somebody who would. A rat or police. Let's get to the clip though. I appreciate everybody who up in the building, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. This will be a long night tonight. I'm gonna take y'all down a nice little walk. I'm gonna let y'all hear a lot of stuff so y'all can see I haven't been over exaggerated by nothing. These niggas be making up shit and lying for likes, clicks, and views. The same thing what I used to do when I used to blog on Hernandez Go Band. I used to go off their story. And the whole time, these niggas' story really wasn't truthful. The shit was speculation. Like, okay, this what they say what happened. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think what happened. And instead of them saying, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think what happened, they come on here and say, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the real reason. This is the truth behind this. And niggas be lying, gang. Let's get to it. Hey, shout out to Byron Blake, bro. You get time, go subscribe to Byron Blake channel, Stingy K channel, or SBGBTV. I mess with Casino for Life, Hood Educated, The Game Spitter. Shit, I still fuck with AK. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, I still fuck with him. And just the different people, bro. Not all these other niggas who be lying, who be trying to have people talking about the same thing. Tonight is exposing. Like, let's get to it.
All the internet can be a
Hold on. Hold on.
strange place, and as we continue. Continue to move forward and call.
Hey, y'all, hold on, bro. I'm trying to get my audio straight. This is my first time doing the screen yard shit. You know, my audio be low on my mic on the webcam. So hold on, let me see something.
All these guys out for the nonsense, it's only gonna get stranger. Now, I gotta tip my hat. I gotta tip my hat to all of y'all in the audience that's standing on the real business, because I saw y'all in the comments on Ceddy video calling them out. You talking about all of this and that, but it's paperwork on you, and he's still trying to deny it. He's still trying to say, "Well, I ain't got no paperwork on me," and that's all the more reason why he needs to be called out. Because you saying you mad at Butter because he said he didn't do it, and Trench's News because he said he didn't do it, and all of this, and the whole time you doing the same thing. This is when you separate the real from the fake. Because if you really, really didn't do nothing and you
Yo, let me see something right quick. Okay. Okay, I'm straight. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. If you listen to Byron Blake, he telling y'all the truth, man. He telling y'all the truth on everything what's going on. Now, before I let this audio clip play, Ceddy Nash, the clip y'all for the see of him talking, he was talking about me in that clip when he said, "Don't nobody know you. You don't know shit. You're not represent." You know what I'm saying? He was talking about me because I'm talking about I was on this nigga ass, and he know it. You know what I'm saying? For real, because I peeped out that lie that he was saying, gang. Like, I ain't no fool. I know when somebody coming up here and saying like they know some shit and they really don't know some shit, bro. You can hear how the way they tell their story. Dude was cap this whole time. Talking about whole cap. Whole cap.
I would be running to go get my paperwork. Think about this. You can get everybody else's paperwork. You know everybody else's business, but you can't go get your own paperwork to prove that you didn't call the police on your brother and clear your.
And for y'all don't know, Byron Blake is talking about Ceddy Nash postman called the police on his brother. I don't know what postman happened, but he postman told the police about something dealing with his brother. You know what I'm saying? And he never answered to that shit. Wait, I think he did one time, but he really ain't really answered to it. You know what I'm saying? He was just responding back to the motherfucker who was talking about it. Because I'm gonna be real, bro. The way YouTube is now, it's policing, bro. All this shit policing, gang. Everybody doing police shit. Everybody telling. Everybody putting up police paperwork. You feel me? Everybody trying to report on somebody just to get likes, clicks, and views. And I'm gonna be real, that's not entertainment. That's not. I don't care what nobody say. That is not entertainment. That's snitching. This Crime Stopper activity. You are telling for a YouTube check, and which that is a Crime Stopper check. YouTube is paying you to tell. It's not content. So let's get to it. Just listen to Byron Blake.
The name of that? Because you made a statement too. I got the proof that you made a statement. But yeah, the cop calling Crip is now backtracking on his Pooh Shiesty claims. And we gonna run this video. I know y'all hate when I run the cop calling Crip clips. The cop calling Crip clips. I know y'all hate that, but I gotta do it because this is how we, navigate through the nonsense, man. So I'm gonna run this clip and we're gonna compare it to some things that he previously said. And I'm gonna just show y'all how this whole story and all of this is just nonsense, man. It's all nonsense designed to use Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty's name for clout. Let's get to it.
What is that post?
The same way like how they did Lil Durk and King Von. You know when they were lying on Lil Durk and King Von, saying Lil Durk sacrificed King Von. I'm gonna let y'all hear what King AK-47 told Byron Blake on the phone on why they did it and who really started it. But let's let the clip play.
Actually mean that he took it down. That means Ceddy Nash was right. I know a lot of you cats who want to diss me in your little weak ass videos and stuff and everything. Y'all want to pretend that y'all street when y'all really, really not. You're really not. See, Ceddy Nash is not trying to sound like how y'all sound. Not trying to be no thugged out cat like that. I really am in these goddamn streets.
Now, the funny thing about this is he's now trying to backtrack.
Hey, now if you go back and look at my video, bro, the man was talking and responding back to me, bro, because he ain't like the fact that I'm a nobody that came out of nowhere and ran through 2,500 views talking about him. I got subscribers talking about him. I was the first one to come out and say this nigga was lying. Just type his name in on YouTube. Ceddy Nash, Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty. You gonna see my shit. You gonna see that shit right there. Been exposing this nigga. Hold on. Been exposing, gang. Let's get to it. I appreciate everybody who in the building. I know I ain't dropped last night. Shit, I was tired. You gotta look at it. I was tired. I know I said I'm gonna drop every night, but shit, I work for myself, bro. You feel me? I work for myself. I do more than one thing throughout a day, so shit, I was tired, but you see, I came only a bit early, just let y'all know what it is. It's gonna be a long one tonight.
His street status. Now he ain't no, I don't present myself like that. Bro, you just told us you was the California landlord and you run the streets in Cali and we better tap in with you. That's what you just said. But anyway, he's trying to say that the fact that Gucci removed a free Pooh Shiesty post or welcome home Pooh Shiesty post means that he's correct about this situation.
You sell on.
Oh, look at them. They trying to get me. Hey, I appreciate everybody who hit that like button, man. Let's get to it.
But Gucci Mane, that wedding ring, gone. Yeah, they hit him with the Suge Knight, bruh. They took Gucci Mane wedding ring and they took his watch. So Gucci, you know this is 100% true. Hit me up, I can get you it back. But as it stands right now, bruh, Gucci.
This is the video. This is the first video this nigga dropped. This nigga dropped this video, gang. I did my short, like, nigga, it had to been 15 minutes or 20 minutes right after he dropped that video. Because during that time, I wasn't even on bloggers. I was strictly talking about no cap, finesse 2 times, you know what I'm saying, like rapper shit, young dog shit. I wasn't even talking about bloggers. But when he did that, that created RealizeLyfeTV. That just created everything I needed, because I was like, bro, how could I come on these niggas and I don't know how to come on. But I ain't no dudes on here lying. I ain't know people be on here lying for views and just lying with false narratives and shit. I know that because I do content. You know what I'm saying? But let's let this audio clip play. This is the first video that he made talking about the Gucci Man situation. Now, mind you, I responded back to him, and he was talking about me. He wasn't trying to respond back to he wasn't trying to respond back to AK-47 and Byron Blake. He wanted to say something to the small channel because he felt like if he could ignore them and pay me the attention, them niggas gonna start going ham. And he really don't want no smoke with Byron Blake. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He don't want no smoke with Byron Blake. He already act like he's scared. He's scared of AK-47. AK-47 to diss you in the worst way possible. And he ain't do nothing but ignore him like a female. That's all he do. When have we ever heard Ceddy Nash come out and address somebody, say their name? You want to know? He not going to do it because he don't want nobody to get them subscribers. He don't want them to get the views. He don't want them to get the likes. He don't want them to get no clout off him. That's how whack 100 is. That's how, I ain't gonna lie, Charleston White ain't like it. Now, if Charleston White, you press that right button, nigga, Charleston White will say something back to you. But Ceddy Nash, I ain't gonna lie, whack 100 here if you say the right thing, but Ceddy Nash, he one of them people that just not gonna say your name, bro, because he's scared. He's scared of it. He's scared of it, bro, because he know everybody know he false. He be lying, capping. Let's get to it.
Man walking around wedding ringless right now, and he ain't got no watch. I'm not gonna say who robbed him. Pooh Shiesty was not there, but it definitely went on after Pooh Shiesty left. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane got into an altercation as far as a little back and forth. Pooh Shiesty wasn't hearing shit that Gucci Mane had to say. Gucci Mane want Pooh Shiesty on the team, but hell nah. So what ends up happening is Space in the Place. Can't give you too much specific details because if I do, then y'all know that's all bad.
Lying. How you can't give us all the details and you were just reporting on Lil Durk and Kane Von? How you can't give us all the details, bro? When, bro, all you fucking do is do the police job. Y'all do know in the O Block 6 case, allegedly, if I'm not mistaken, this nigga went to court on this shit. Him and Trenches News. You know when AK was going on there rant, man, why you going to court? You calling my name up in court. These folks calling my name in court. Ceddy Nash went on this. He went and I don't know if he testified, but he said something in court to let the people know, like, yeah, he a YouTube channel. He report on people like this. He want to come testify on some shit. And then he got the nerve to say, can't nobody stop him. Y'all work on your little views. Y'all can't stop me. I don't want to stop you, gang. I don't want to stop you. I want to expose you. I want you to come out and let the world know who you be talking to, who you be talking about in your videos. Be a man. Huh? Be a man, gang. Say who you talking about. The same way how you do the police report and you say Lil Durk name in this, OTF Jam in this, OTF DD in this. Oh yeah, King Von slid on this. Well, you need to start approaching and saying people's name that you be talking about when you be responding to people, because you acting like a big bitch. Facts. Let's get to it.
But as soon as Pooh Shiesty got up out of there, left, got in his car, pulled off.
Now, anybody with two working ears can hear that. The cop calling Crip is implying that Gucci and Pooh Shiesty had an altercation where Gucci was trying to get Pooh Shiesty to stay down with him. Shiesty wasn't trying to hear it. He felt disrespected. So he turned the goons loose on him. That's basically what he's saying. Yeah, he like, yeah, Shiesty got in his car and left and they got down. His boys got down on him. That's pretty much what the cop calling Crip is saying. Now, after his paperwork has dropped and after he got left a few comments, a couple things went on, this is his approach. And we're going to break this down too, because just that small 1 minute clip I just showed y'all contradicts a lot of what he's saying. But let's get to it.
But let me help y'all out even further. Since you cats want to try to criticize what you can't understand, you don't know shit. Nobody talk to y'all. Y'all have no rep. No.
Y'all remember that video I showed y'all? That's the video where he talking about me when he's saying you don't know shit. Don't nobody know y'all. I was new to YouTube, gang. I was new to the blogging world. No cap. Just go back and check the stats. He didn't want to respond back to Byron Blake. He didn't want to respond back to King AK-47. He wanted to respond back to RealizeLyfeTV, bro. That's how he ended up stealing my rock shit. Because we were fucking beefing for like 2-3 months. And I stopped talking about this nigga. Because I like, man, this nigga not going to say my name, my views, they alright. But it's like every time I do something on him, I barely get like 600-700. I might get 8. So I said, fuck this nigga. He don't want to say no nigga name. He don't want to just spot and have internet beef. I'm going to leave him alone. Now look at him. He over there looking crazy. Because the same shit I was saying, while everybody wasn't saying nothing about him, Stingy K exposed him. Stingy K calling him the fake narrative God. Compton Rick Rock, he calling him the fake narrative God. And you got Poetic Flacco, Poetic Justice. Yes, this nigga, he don't do shit but lie and buy paperwork. The same thing he do. Let's get to it.
No respect in these streets.
Now, the funny thing about this statement is this information probably didn't come from the streets. I'm pretty sure somebody jumped in his DM with this. This was something that, you know, he might have overheard eavesdropping or something, but this ain't like Gucci or Shiesty or somebody came to the cop calling Crip for him to oversee this situation, for them to help him in any kind of way. But at the same time, as he just said, he doesn't present himself like a street dude. He's now saying, well, I got the reputation, I got the clout, people know me in these streets, and that's how I get the information that I get. Bro, I'm almost, well, I can't say that because this is the era of people snitching on themselves on the internet. But it would make absolutely zero sense for somebody who wants to remain anonymous to contact you and tell you what they did, and you know, in efforts to get the word out or what it like what.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not no hater. When I be hearing King AK-47 and this nigga talking about they got the sources, the streets hit them up, I be like, bro, who the fuck is y'all? All y'all do is fucking report and tell. Y'all break down cases, gang. Who the fuck is hitting y'all up besides the police? Well, if he a street dude from the streets, he gotta be a rat. The nigga who rat. Come on, bro. Ain't no real, authentic street nigga for the hit nobody up on the internet and tell them nothing about what's going on in the streets, bro. Not a real one. He ain't doing that, bro. Come on, bro. He not doing it. I ain't seen them do it yet. And you got a lot of real niggas who came on this internet, bro. Them niggas don't really talk about certain shit, bro, that'll implicate themselves or make themselves seem like they involved in shit or trying to hit somebody up behind the scene. Hey, bro, I heard this such and such. What happened, man? Go and put this out on your channel. Man, that's rat shit, bro. There's not no content. There's not clout. It's called rat activities, gang.
Would be the point, you know, but let's keep going.
But let me help you out even further. I wasn't bragging on Gucci Mane getting robbed.
Salute you, bro. Designer.
I was trying to keep the peace
I'm just saying
by letting cats know, nigga, I know what I know, and y'all need to do what y'all need to do. I'm gonna link this shit in so we can keep the peace so it don't escalate any further in these damn streets.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Shout out to Byron Blake, bro.
Just listen to this. Somebody comes to you and tells you about this situation. You come to the internet and say, hey, dude just got took down. But hey, dude, get in touch with me. I know where to find your stuff. I can help you get it back. That's not keeping the peace, bro. That's inciting the situation, because now you telling everybody that this man just got his stuff took, which is a damage, which is damaging to his reputation and ego. And you trying to big up yourself by saying, yeah, I can get it back. It's nothing about this says peace at all. In fact, it says, come holler at us to get your stuff back.
And did he ever come out and say he had the jury? What happened to these niggas supposed to be having the jury and all this other shit that they said that they had proof of? Because last time I recall, when the police dropped the real news, then AK story changed, then his story changed. Go back and look at their channel. They last previous videos they've been doing on Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man. It's not from no fucking source. It's what the Fed is saying. Because they source, whoever the fuck they source was, it never was credible, gang. Y'all think about what I'm saying. If he said he had Gucci Man jewelry, even when the feds came out, he should have been stuck to his same story. Ain't no switching up your story because the feds got their paperwork now. You said you had this shit before the feds even dropped this shit out, nigga. See, we gotta remember this shit. Just like in Half-Aid, these niggas tried to go find footage and all this shit here to say this shit just happened with Half-Aid. And comes to find out, that shit happened like a couple months ago. And they just catching up to what's going on. You see how the story started changing? Flacco, he put out 4 different fucking videos after him and Ceddy Nash was the first 2 motherfuckers to come out and say, yeah, man, he got hit up at a taco stand and he just killed somebody. That's why he in jail. Allegedly. Whatever y'all trying to put on, bro. False narratives, gang. False narratives. They win. They win.
After we embarrass you by telling the whole world that we took it from you.
So what ends up happening? Niggas teams hit me way too late. Way too damn late. I'm getting hit up way too freaking late. Y'all think I put that damn post out there to try to gain some notoriety or some clout? Yeah. Bro, there was so much freaking stuff that went on that day that I actually missed. I'm damn near disappointed in myself for not even reacting to it.
If you missed it, why you dropped it? If you say it's so much stuff that you missed, that you hate that, you ain't really, nigga, you lying. You was trying to be the first one to come out with this fucking content because you want the fucking views, the fucking likes, and you want YouTube to pay you whatever the fuck they paying you. That's why you dropped it. I want the views too, Ceddy, AK, all you fake, false narrative ass niggas on here. Whack 100. I want the video. I want the views too, bro. I want the likes too. But if I can't get them bitches just by being me, it ain't worth getting, gang. I'm not doing nothing else other than make people laugh, imitate a character, and expose you niggas. If I can't get the views by doing it, I just accept whatever YouTube give me. Because like I said, in real life time, bro, a nigga like Ceddy Nash, YouTube is all he got. The internet. He probably still do drive trucks, but it looks like to me he more on the internet than he is driving a truck. See me, I came on the internet already stable, bro, established. I didn't need a YouTube check to get an $800 PC so I can try to do this StreamYard shit. I don't know what the fuck wrong with the camera, but I'm gonna get another camera. I don't need a YouTube check to get these shirts that I'm gonna be getting for my mods and my day one supporters, because I got this shit working and in the works, like as we speak, bro. Everything go right. I should have had them bitches. Everything should be dead by the end of next month. And I'm coming out my pocket doing all this. You feel me? Because I understand the business. I understand the concept of this shit. Unlike these niggas who want you to donate and buy a membership in order for them to say your name.
But I am a peacekeeper in the streets. And y'all keep saying, bro, well, if the feds knock on your doors, the feds knock on your doors. So what you think I'm going to say?
I think you're going to go back there and talk to him, just like you did at the O-Block trial. I think you're going to say, hey, I'm not leaving none of this, what I got going on out here, to go sit in jail and try to fight and argue in front of a judge. Just like you said on that No Jumper interview. That's what I think.
Hey, I'm just saying the comments, bro. I'm just saying the comments, no cap. Cause my phone, you see my phone right here on my computer. I ain't on the other screen where I can see the comments, because I gotta be here to pause it when the audio come. I mean when the commercial come and shit. But I got you, Black King. You said you need a 2XT and a hat snapback. I got you, gang. Like, I got you. I already checked the price range on this shit. This shit ain't gonna cost no more than about, it should be no more than $300. You feel me? $300. I can give me about 50 t-shirts, get the logos on there, or I can, switch it up some, get like shirts, hats, cups, and shit like that. Get the RealizeLyfeTV logo on it, Made from Scratch TV logo on it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you this from the jump. Like, most of my shirts, I'm going to be giving them to my day one mods. They be tapping in with me. Niggas ain't got to pay for this shit. Like, I'm going to stand firm to what I say on this bitch. I've been that type of nigga. I'm a man of my word. And that shit don't cost nothing. Especially when y'all helping me by tapping in with me, supporting me, rocking with me. Man, who? I'm going to turn up with you. Real talk. But I got you, Black King. I got you. Most definitely. I'm telling you, I got you, bro. I got you. I got everything up in the works. I got you. I promise I got you. I got you, Felicia, the Chirac Goddess, the Deanna Blossom, the Larry Ballouts, the Stevens, the Aztec 420s, like all the main people just who be tapping in the Vons. I got y'all faded, gang. I'm telling you, I got you faded. You gotta look at it, you know what I'm saying? Just know I got you, bro. Without being monetized, gang. These niggas monetized and getting bags every month. You don't hear them talking about getting they subscribers shit, dude. Alright. And they subscribers pay a membership. And they don't even give them nothing back. See, I know I might be fucking up the game right now, but I'm trying to tell you, this is what I come here to do. I come here to fuck up the game because they fucked up the game long enough with the police allegation, the telling, the false narrative. Oh, this channel here got 100,000 subscribers and 100,000 views, and this whole fucking story and content is fucking false. It's not even real. Like, no. Y'all can get out the way. All y'all can team up with each other and bring it. I'm telling you now, bro. The Charlestons, the Wax, the Ceddys, the AK-47, I don't give a fuck. All that false narrative shit. It's over with, gang. It's over with. I'm telling you now, bro. I don't care who you is. I'm a dog walk you on here, bro, and I'm gonna expose everything you doing. Cause that shit been going on long enough, and it's hard for a nigga like me to even get traction because I ain't up here lying or reporting or telling on nobody. Nah, just keep it content. Don't scrape no channels. I promise I hate to scratch that out because I'm a real man You know, I don't tell nobody nothing. If somebody do something to me, I just handle my business. And we bump into each other, we bump into each other. That's how this thing supposed to go. Don't scrape no channels, gang. Don't tell YouTube. Don't do none of that. Keep the content. Y'all got more money than me. So y'all can talk about me however you want to talk about me. You got way more money than me. I'm giving you the green light. Do what you do. But keep this shit content. Let's get it.
Think you're gonna do. And in turn, I think you're gonna divulge any information that you may have. We already know what you're gonna do, bro. We seen it. You went in there, you didn't lawyer up, you went in there and talked to him. That is what it is. But in any case, he's claiming now that Gucci team hit him. Y'all heard, man, people teams hit me way too late. Like basically saying, man, Gucci team hit me, try to get his stuff back, but it was too late. Which is a contradiction too, because you literally said, hey, Gucci, hit me and I can get your stuff back. But now you saying that they hit you, but it was too late. Everything had already happened. So you really telling us that you're talking for nothing, because you saying, oh man, call me. I know where it's at. I can get it back. But now you saying they called you and oh man, it was too late. Y'all should have called me before it happened. Basically saying that once it happens, there's nothing that I can do for you. So which one is it? Can you get it back, or is there nothing that you can do for a person after something happens? They got to tap in with you before things happen.
They don't want you to know about it.
Bro. Which one is it? Do you got the fucking jewelry? Did you ever had the fucking jewelry? Fuck the story, because we all know what happened there, because the police told us. Nigga, stop lying on this bitch.
But you cats really think I'm gonna say what the Nick, bro? It's only a couple of cats that know what happened. I'm one of them, and the other ones, nigga, they already know what time it is with me.
No, actually, the whole world.
Cap. That's cap. And you want to know why I say that's cap, bro? He say a couple of cats already know about the situation, and the ones who know about it, they know what time it is with me. You want to know who them people was that he was talking about? King AK-47, Hernandez Gold Band. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, bro. Like I said, tonight is exposing night. I'm done with the talking and telling y'all shit. I'm finna just show you everything what I've been telling y'all. These niggas been lying. These niggas been in cahoots. These niggas been talking about a nigga. They scared to say a nigga name. And not just that. I ain't just talking about me. Everybody who talk about these niggas, they will not say them on their platform, but they feel like, I'm not gonna give you no clout on your platform, bro. Y'all don't got no clout. If y'all got 200, 300,000 subscribers, you need to have that on the same amount of views on every video you drop, nigga. Let's get to it. It's exposing like tonight.
Bro knows what happened now. You told everybody, bro. So I don't know what you think is like. You told everybody what happened. You brought it to the internet. I never heard this story until you brought it to the internet. So the other guys, if this actually happened, they now know that you talk too much. I would assume that that's what they thinking. I would hope that that's what they are thinking. I would really hope that they didn't think doing this and then sending you to the internet to put out an APB was a good idea. So let's just evaluate.
Hey, salute to everybody who up in the chat, bro. Like I said, I'm on the computer, so I got the screen on YouTube, so I can be able to catch the ads and shit. But I do got my phone right here. I'm just looking at it right now. Hey, shout out to Felicia, Made from Scratch, Black King, OG Kicks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all, bro. I just came and did my live early because I went to sleep last night. You know, a nigga was tired, bro. You know, so I was like, all right, I missed one night up on them. If I miss one night up on them, I'm gonna come on a little early. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So that's why I'm on early now, like I am, because I missed yesterday night. It really wasn't nothing to talk about yesterday because everybody was lying on Angelfe. So that's why I'm going to show y'all tonight where all this lying shit stem from. Who started this lying on niggas and fake narrative shit? Who started this wave? I'm gonna show you. And we can't put it all on Whack 100 in them. No, 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 no. We cannot put it on Whack 100 in them. This nigga been doing it. Y'all for the see. Just ride along with me.
Wait, this situation really. If you went to the internet and said you can get their stuff back without those guys' permission or knowledge that you was doing it, then you really just snitched on them too. You know, you ain't just incriminating yourself. You snitching on them as well if you did it without their knowledge. If they had knowledge that you were about to do this, then they just as goofy as you. Because if y'all was able to get up on him and take the stuff, then I'm pretty sure y'all had a way to privately reach out to him and get it back. This was not about, you know, if this situation really, and these are hypotheticals that I'm just throwing out there. This is just common sense. If I took something from somebody and I wanted to try to sell it back to them, or it was available for them to buy back, I wouldn't get on the internet and put out an APB and tell everybody it happened and then say, hey, dude, you can come get this back through the internet.
Facts. When have y'all ever, man, that's why I said, bro, see, a lot of people weren't paying attention when this shit first went on because everybody was just so shocked that they were just trying to make sure and see that Pooh Shiesty really did this to Gucci. See, we weren't taking our time to just listen to these niggas for real, for real. I said, fuck this shit. I'm finna listen to these niggas because, nigga, this Guwap. The last nigga who robbed Guwap got popped. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if he told or what. The niggas got popped. So the only way these niggas did this shit on Guwap because this nigga, he got too comfortable. But the news that y'all saying how it happened, I'm not believing it, bro. I'm not believing it, bro. Because how the fuck, who the fuck do y'all know from So Icy or Pooh Shiesty Camp? Because if y'all knew somebody from So Icy and Pooh Shiesty Camp, nigga, y'all YouTube channel be way, y'all be on some bland and academic type time. If y'all had these sources like y'all say y'all have these sources. Just think about what I'm saying, bro. If Pooh Shiesty or Gucci Man Camp was hitting up me, you think, nigga, I still be standing in the house like this, bro? And they give me information to come up here and tell y'all behind the scenes? Nigga, no. I ain't finna be in the hood, nigga. Nigga, you finna see the whole background get different. Nigga, you finna see champagne bottles. Nigga, you finna see all type of commercial shit. Boy, you finna see a whole nother change. That's how you know these niggas they be lying, bro. I'm telling you, they sources be Instagram. Like y'all commenting in the chats, that's they source. They go read the comment, and if the comment sound like it, oh yeah, they from my city, I know what happened, they lying. These niggas will run with that narrative and make up a story like, oh yeah, this happened because of this. I'm gonna show y'all. The nigga exposed his hand the other day saying where he be getting his stories from. A fucking Instagram comment. Let's go, bro.
Internet. We can take it from you right here. And then you go, oh man, hold on, bro. Before we leave, look, if you want this shit.
And if you watching behind the scenes, nigga, you, AK, I don't care who it is. All you gotta do is say something in the chat. I will drop the link. We on screen, y'all. I'll drop the link for one you hoe ass nigga. If you in the clip watching. Because it's exposed time tonight. I'm on it tonight. Yes, I'm on it. I'm tired of YouTube pushing y'all niggas videos. I'm tired of YouTube letting y'all get all the views and y'all niggas up here lying. I'm tired of YouTube letting y'all do the police job, and the police be had to come on the internet sometime to really find shit out and put it together to see if it's true or not. Man, I'm tired of you niggas, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of having to wake up every day and work hard, try to find old shit to talk about because everybody on the internet is fucking snitching. Everybody. Then niggas be having the nerve to come up here. Y'all gotta understand the YouTube game. What? So you telling me I need to understand how to be a rat and blog like a rat? Because that's what it sounds like a lot of you dudes be saying. When y'all say that, it sounds like that's what y'all be meaning. We don't understand how to be a YouTube rent, and that's how you get your money. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna let the audio clip play. I'm just tired of you niggas, bro. Real talk. And I don't care who you is, I'm coming at all you niggas. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say shout out to Byron Blake, because Byron Blake, he don't do police work. If you go on Byron Blake channel, he exposed niggas like Whack 100 who do the police shit. 1090J, Ceddy Nash, King AK-47, you name them. That's what he do. He exposed the exposers. That's why I fuck with bro channel. That's why I got so much knowledge of what's really going on behind the scenes because of bro channel. And I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio clip of King AK-47 telling why him and Ceddy was lying on Lil Durk for the fucking likes, clicks, and views, nigga. And they made this shit a wave and they ran with it. And I'm standing firm on what I'm saying because you niggas was, the audio is out, nigga. And I'm saying the proof is in the pudding because that's all y'all do. Y'all come up here and report on rappers, report who got shot, you report what entertainment got got robbed, you report on every basketball person they got locked up, anything dealing with a motherfucker going to jail, getting caught slipping, you niggas reporting on it like the police.
Back, we can, you know what I'm saying? We can arrange that right now. Like, that's how you do. Why would somebody take it, leave, get away from you, and then try to bargain for you getting it back? I can sell it back to you right here. This man rich, Gucci rich. He got the money on deck. Whatever you trying to, you know, hey, yeah, go ahead. It's that easy, bro. So them giving you permission to put this APB out on the internet absolutely makes no sense. So I would hope that what they are thinking is,
you heard what he said. Anybody from Pooh Shiesty count or Gucci Man count, it don't make no fucking sense for them to give you an AK the motherfucking information to put it on the internet. And we ain't even hear the news put this shit out yet. The news put it out because you niggas brought it too much on the fucking internet. They was already, the FBI was already doing their little investigation. But you niggas, like a normal, typical nigga, can't hold water, can't keep his mouth closed for shit. You got to tell somebody. You got to tell somebody. For the likes, clicks, views. It's crazy.
Up with you is that you are the feds, especially after your paperwork been exposed.
Chevy
crazy. Oh yeah, we getting into it tonight. Oh yeah, bunker down, sit back, do what you do. Yes, sir, I told you. I don't care nothing about the little views no more because I know how string y'all gonna do it. Every night, hopefully, if I don't fall asleep, we coming on screen, y'all.
I try to play peacekeeper, but certain cats' teams hit me way too goddamn late. So now you niggas hit me too late to go take care of what you could have been did. And all you niggas who, you could have talked to Gucci Man before. What you think I did before I jumped on the net?
He talking about me when my short, bro. Y'all gotta go back and listen to my short. Nigga, you didn't talk to no fucking Gucci Man. Listen to this nigga, bro. Listen to what he just fucking said. Y'all ain't give me time to do what I need to do because, you know what I'm saying? How we ain't give you time? You put the shit out first, you goofy bitch. You goofy police ass, sumo wrestling ass bitch. You put it out. This nigga goofy, bro. Goofy bitch.
No, man. Truth of the matter is, I tried to play peacekeeper, but certain cats' teams hit me way too goddamn late. So now you niggas hit me too late to go take care of what you could have been did. And all you niggas who, you could have talked to Gucci Man before. What you think I did before I jumped on the net?
See what I'm saying? If you talk to Gucci before you got on the internet, then what was the purpose of you getting on the internet saying, hey, Gucci, come holler at me, I can get your stuff back?
Did y'all hear that? If you talk to Gucci behind the scenes, what the fuck was your purpose of coming on the internet saying if you want your shit back, you can come and get your shit back? But you say you street. Let's go. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all my mods who in the building. I appreciate everybody who tapped in, because it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a long ride here. Yes, it's going to be exposed night tonight. I'm telling you. You finna get some raw, uncut footage shit, or some shit y'all been missing out because of channels like Byron Blake, who's an upcoming channel, and Stingy K, who's an upcoming channel, and me, who's an upcoming channel, Maven Scratch, all the other bros. You finna see. You finna see tonight. Everything I've been saying, all the shorts I ever made on these niggas, especially him and AK. Oh, yeah. See, I really didn't want to do nothing on AK because I'm still a fucking fan of this nigga. I don't give a fuck. I still like the way this nigga do his content, because if you look at it, I damn near do the same shit he do. I roast my trolls. I talk about niggas. I say, fuck you, fuck your mama, all this old goofy shit. Same thing what he do, but I just do it with the wrestling shit. The nigga entertainment, I can't take that from him, but when I heard him say the things that he said out his mouth on that phone, I said, oh no. It's hard for me to watch him now when he report, because nigga, I don't know if you lying or not, because you admitted out your mouth you and Ceddy ran with that play still. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, but I gotta let Byron Blake. It's still on the Byron Blake channel. All this you for the hear tonight is on Byron Blake channel. Shout out to Byron Blake. A real goat at this shit, boy. Man, all right.
What was the point of that? If you already talked to him, then there's no reason for you to do that unless you are just attempting to tell the world that it happened and trying to ridicule and embarrass him. That's not peacekeeper activity. I personally talked to you, reached out to you, and before I jumped on the internet, and we could have resolved this like that, but instead I choose to, like, this is some internet activity. This, to me, this all screams that this is a fake story. Gucci probably did lose his ring. He probably did lose his watch, but not in the way that dude is trying to put it.
And like I said, if you watching Ceddy Nash, AK-47, just say you in the chat, my mods, y'all hear me talking. Don't block nobody tonight. I want them to hear this. I want to hear it. I want them to see their fan favorite, their greatest bloggers that's on YouTube that's getting the views get exposed. They getting exposed tonight, bro, because I've been trying to not do this, but it's time for me to do this because everybody on here is lying too much, bro. And it's making it hard for me to get in the algorithm and get my content out how I want to do my content. Because people come across my channel and be like, oh man, who is he on? Who is he? Because you're so used to listening to these lying ass niggas who ain't gonna tell you shit but a fucking lie and want you to donate to their channel when YouTube paying them a check.
You know, and that's obvious from the fact that he's backtracking on everything now. You know, it's the story all over the place. This is what I mean also when I say you have to listen to who is talking and why they are talking. He's a self-proclaimed clout chaser who will get on the internet and just tell y'all a story. This is his own words. Now you on here using Gucci and Pooh Shiesty. Everybody been suspecting some kind of conflict anyway, and you just want to be the person to make it be a story. So yeah, I got this intel. But like I say, if the people who allegedly done this, didn't give you permission to come to the internet with this story, then you snitching. And if they did get
what? If these folks ain't tell you to come on the internet, bro, you snitching, bro. NBA Ben 10, you snitching. The All-Star Junior nigga, you was snitching. Lil Durk and King Von, you was snitching. Yo Gotti and Big Juke, you was fucking snitching. You a snitch bitch. That's what you is. You's a snitch bitch, nigga.
Give you permission to come to the internet with this story, then they snitching. What sense does it make? We want you to go get on the internet.
I'm on one tonight, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I'm on one tonight, bro, because I watched this nigga video the other day, bro. And the nigga was saying some old goofy shit up in there, like, you niggas can't stop me. You niggas ain't this. Keep running your views up. Even if he wasn't talking about me, I still feel like you talking about me because, nigga, I be talking about you. So it's like, bro, I'm at the point now, like, niggas, you gonna man up and say who you be talking about in your videos, like how you be snitching and telling on NBA Youngboy and all these rappers. You need to address the bloggers or reactors who you talking about, my nigga. For real. Because that shit you doing, you gonna bump into the wrong nigga. That's why you started moving to different hotels in different cities, gang. You know niggas up on your ass. And I ain't got no person to smoke with you. Truth be told, I want to get a bag. I told you what to do. Call Aiden Ross. Yeah, you know Aiden Ross, nigga. You cool with them niggas. You cool with Govan. Govan cool with Charleston White. Send the kite, nigga. You got the message. Send the kite. Let's get in the ring. First time ever. Blogger versus blogger. Ho Hogan versus Andre the Giant, nigga. I'm Ho Hogan. You Andre the Giant. And I promise you, bro, I've been fighting big niggas all my life, gang. I've been getting jumped on down there all my life, so fighting really ain't shit. I just want to get in the ring with you, bro, because you think you tough because you a snitch. You think you tough because of this YouTube shit, bro. Line that shit up with Aiden Ross, gang. Brand Rich was fighting tonight. They had Ray J in the ring fighting tonight. So you need to line some shit up with somebody and stop doing all this tough ass talking. Because you indirect and you be lying. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on one tonight, bro. I'm on one tonight.
And tell everybody that we did this, but don't tell them that it was us. So we don't get no clout out of it for real. But we want you to tell them that we did it. For what purpose other than to embarrass this man? This is not Peacekeeper. I got to keep stressing that because he trying to double back now. Oh, I was trying to keep the peace. I was trying to keep the peace. No, bro, this is like some real cop. It sounds like propaganda. It sounds like you made up a story involving Gucci and Shiesty.
That like button.
And
the same
people
way
start
how you like them niggas fake lies they be saying. Nigga, hit that like button and subscribe to the fucking channel because it's gonna be a long night. Yes, your favorite blogger, your greatest blogger that you love, that be lying on these niggas, his ass getting exposed tonight by yours truly, RealizeLyfeTV. Let's get it.
They're flooding your comments. You know, people start calling you out for being a snitch, and now you trying to double back and clean it up. First, you were saying, Gucci, get in touch with me. I can get your stuff back. Then you say, oh, they got in touch with me, but it was too late. They should have hit me before it happened. Now you on the internet saying, well, I only brought it to the internet because I'm trying to keep the peace. But you also saying that you talked to Gucci before you brought it to the internet. You talk about how plugged you is in the streets and people talk to you and people get in touch with you and tap in with you. I'm sure you could have resolved this without the internet. It sounds like propaganda to me, y'all. I know I kind of sound like I'm rambling, but I'm kind of freestyling thinking right here. You know, not freestyling my words, but my thoughts are freestyle. You know, I'm just.
Y'all listen to what Byron Blake's saying, bro. This nigga come up here and say he really ain't have time to put out what he need to put out because he talked to both sides already. If you didn't have time to put out what you need to put out, and you talked to both sides already, what was the purpose of you coming on the internet? That's the first lie. That's the first fucking lie. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Kind of bouncing the different scenarios off of my head and trying to figure out what sense did it make to bring this story to the internet, only to turn around and try to backtrack your position on.
Until I get monetized, nigga, every night I come on, I'll fuck what everybody else talking about. I'm pulling up every last one of these niggas and I'm exposing every fucking lie they ever told, nigga. Until I get monetized, watch what I tell you. And it's content for days on these niggas. Them lying, saying this, rebutting and go back and saying this. Oh yeah, this could be a long ride here.
And that's not even the worst of it. Check this out.
The best story would have been to just come out and say, man, Pusasti, he ain't 1017 no more. That would have been easier. It would have been way better to do that one. But there's some bullshit that happened after he left. He don't know none of this shit. Pusasti don't.
This nigga lying. I thought y'all said Pusasti pulled the gun up on him. You didn't say that at first. You know, at first he ain't had these clothes on. He had the white muscle shirt on with the black skull cap. He didn't say that at first. He said Pusasti robbed Gucci Man. Now he's saying that the nigga wasn't in the room. That's the second lie.
So it is what it is.
Aside from the fact that we all heard what we heard, y'all heard the beginning of this, how he broke down how the situation happened. Aside from that, there's the fact that the cop calling Crip takes credit for breaking this news, and his video, the caption literally says Gucci Mane robbed after Pooh Shiesty dispute. You didn't come on and tell us this story about Gucci and Shiesty linking up.
Y'all see that? Y'all asked for this shit. Y'all say y'all want StreamYard mode. Y'all say y'all ready for StreamYard mode. I'm gonna see what's going on with my audio on my mic. I'm gonna try my best to get this shit straight. Y'all asked for this shit. And it's for to go down. Yes. Did y'all just hear Ceddy Nash say Pooh Shiesty wasn't there? He ain't had nothing to do with it. What this title say right here? Gucci Man robbed after Pooh Shiesty dispute. I thought Pooh Shiesty wasn't there though. Why you putting Pooh Shiesty name in the title of Gucci Man being robbed? But at first you come out and said Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Man for a jury. Then you come right back out and said Pooh Shiesty wasn't there. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And arguing and it being a heated situation, Shiesty turned his back and dude get took down. So you are the person who told the whole world that this was Shiesty's move. Even though you didn't use those exact words, people aren't slow, bro. And this was what I try to tell people all the time when it comes to the law. There's something called a reasonable inference. Y'all got to look that up. Reasonable inference. Matter of fact, let me pull that up on your screen. Now, a reasonable inference is a legal concept. That's where it derives from. It's something that's used in court a lot. Circumstantial evidence is a real thing. I don't know why people don't believe that. But listen, a reasonable inference is a conclusion that a rational person would logically draw from a set of established facts and common life experience, rather than from speculation or assumption. This concept is widely used in legal contexts such as civil and criminal cases to help judges and juries make decisions based on circumstantial evidence when direct evidence is unavailable. So if you tell us that Shiesty and Gucci met up, they had a very heated argument where, you know, Shiesty wasn't trying to hear nothing that Gucci was saying. Gucci is with his security. Shiesty is with some other people. Shiesty leaves, gets in his car, and those other people decide that they are going to rob Gucci and hold his security at gunpoint. Anybody with common sense is going to think that that is a result of the situation with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. Anybody with common sense. So while you may not have said Shiesty did it, that's what you said.
Let's get to it. Hold on, let's get to it. It's one clip. That's just one. That ain't even the beginning. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. Like I said, y'all go here, Byron Blake, and subscribe to his channel, gang. He got some good content over there where he's exposing all these Trap Lord Rosses, all these niggas, bro. Yes, I rock with Brody to the fullest extent. Yes. Hold on, where it is? Let me see. I think this one on.
Oh, hey, Charlie.
I'm looking for another one where he got AK on the phone. I know exactly how it looks. With AK on the phone and he telling you, like, yeah, why they did it. Yeah, it's gonna get real tonight.
For it. Yeah, because King.
How do you prod?
Cause I was already watching, like I said, I be watching this nigga shit, bro. I be watching it like 2-3 times so I can understand this shit, and he be really telling the truth on this shit.
I told y'all. And it's not just because I don't like the cop calling Crip. It's not just because I think he's a cop calling Crip snitch. And it ain't got nothing to do with a personal dislike for King AK. It's just I know the game. I know how these things go. And I know that if the things that they said occurred had actually occurred, they wouldn't have been the first people to tell us about it. And there definitely would have been a paper trail. So today, I'm going to show y'all 100% proof that the things that they've been saying about Pooh Shiesty are false. I'm going to show y'all how I reached this conclusion. And then I'm going to leave it up to y'all to go hold them accountable for all of the stuff that they've been saying they'll do if this story is not true. You know, people putting it on their kids and all types of stuff. Staying on topic, before we get to that part, I got to run these clips back for y'all so y'all can see exactly what they said. Then I'm going to chime in and break down what's really going on. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it.
So he got evicted. He got kicked out because he broke the contract with the freaking people that own the spot. So everything else that's going on and all this shit, car repos and all that, I don't know. I have no idea about that. I'm going to be fair and square, obvious, honest. That's the first time I ever heard about it.
Now, said I ain't lying right here. Now, said it never put out nothing about the car repossession and he getting evicted. King AK-47 put that out. Now I'm giving him his flowers on this one. He ain't lying on this part right here about the eviction. I ain't heard it. If he did say that means he snuck it through the crack by me. But I ain't hear him say that at first. King AK-47 snuck it out and said that. But let's get to it.
I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm not saying that it is true. I'm just saying, shit, I don't know nothing about that. I was never privy to that information. But I do know he got his ass kicked out of that goddamn house because he was doing too much. You got people over there that ain't supposed to be over there. You shooting music videos and all this crap. And there's people living there who ain't supposed to be there. If they not supposed to be there, they're not going to be on there. So what ends up happening? Pooh Shiesty gets basically evicted. You broke the terms of your lease. I mean, it's just that goddamn simple. So he had to basically go check in halfway home. So that is what it is on that.
And of course, King AK-47 echoed those sentiments.
Because you're not off that deal. The house arrest thing. Pooh didn't, not in, he's not, I mean, not the house arrest, the home, the halfway house. Y'all know why Pooh in the halfway house? Hey, Pooh, I will quit my YouTube career if you come out and say I'm lying. Anybody close to Pooh. He got evicted.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I thought you were lying, so you supposed to be quitting YouTube, right? I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like, y'all stores start changing up, bro. Like, all right, let's go. Let's go, bro. Just listen. Just listen to these niggas, man.
Many of his cars have been repossessed. He didn't buy none of those cars. I think this is why we're seeing that a robbery took place. I think this is why we're seeing Pooh magically out the blue just posting a lot of promo on a lot of people's pages. The man posting like he broke and like he might fucking go to jail. The man posted move out today. For what? You don't know this dude like that. You showing all the love you can. Why? You're posting small people. It's just crazy. And because if you're at the halfway house and you cannot live at the house, at the address that's reported, you have to go back until the people on the outside can get you another spot to where you can go to. Or you just go back and then you do the rest of your time. Because at the end of the day, you got evicted. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Now, I want to start with breaking down this process to y'all. Yes, the Bureau of Prisons, BOP, must process formal paperwork to remove an individual from home confinement. In other words, hold on, let me finish. As it is a form of custody requiring administrative action to transfer them to supervised release or to terminate their sentence. So, in other words, if you are put on home confinement or released from home confinement, they have to do some paperwork. There has to be a paper trail because that is an administrative thing. You don't just get halfway house just because, or house arrest just because.
You see how he exposed him for lying on that shit? See, I just gotta listen, bro. The nigga Byron Blake, that all he, bro, the nigga, he'll tell you that he sit up and read law books just to expose these niggas on the internet because they know people will believe anything they tell them. He just exposed to you then that this nigga King AK-47 don't know what the fuck he talking about this eviction shit. Like, nigga, they gotta do that. He explained this to you written that. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Because this also applies to violation procedures. If a person violates the terms of their home confinement, the BOP will move to revoke it, which requires documented justification. In other words, they have to file some type of paperwork. There has to be a paper trail. If you look at Shiesty's docket, there has been no updates to his docket since December. The last thing filed in Shiesty's case was him requesting to have his conditions of supervised release amended so that he could travel for work purposes. Therein, the defendant requests the conditions of his supervised release be modified to allow for travel throughout the United States for work purposes and also to allow for probation to recognize his status as a recording artist as being gainful employment. Defendant states this relief is warranted because he is a national recording artist whose primary means of employment and income,
Basically what he doing is explaining to y'all why the nigga house and shit, when they were throwing out, oh, he got evicted, the cars got took. That shit just didn't happen because of that. The nigga violated some type of terms on his probation when he got out. So when you violate shit, paperwork has to be what? Done. These niggas don't know what they be talking about, gang. This nigga AK said that the nigga got evicted. Basically saying like after he robbed Gucci, he fell off type shit. Like Gucci took everything from him. Nah, dog.
Revolve around him fulfilling the
Nah,
contractual
dog.
obligations under his record deal. Now, the government will respond to this and say, hey, we don't have to amend the supervised release terms to include something saying that he's a recording artist and that that's an actual job, because we recognize that if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing as a recording artist, then that's a job. That's cool. As long as you are doing what you need to do to show us that you are putting in 30 hours a week, whether it's in the studio or however you're doing it, as long as you showing us that you working and you making legitimate money, then we don't even have to modify the terms of your release at all. You know, we just gonna recognize that as a job, and you keep doing what you're supposed to do and everything.
All right, that clip right there, he basically was exposing King AK-47 for lying. Like, nigga, we know how he got evicted. That shit was cap. Let's go. Pay attention. Oh yeah. What you see? What you see that title say? What you see that title say? Ceddy Nash admits to being a paid informant and snitches on YSL. Oh yeah, let me let y'all hear just a little bit of this, and then we're gonna get back to the Gucci Man shit. Like I said, it's exposing like the night. Oh yeah, let's get it.
The Cedric Adams, aka Ceddy Nash, has responded not just to me, but to everybody. He addressed bringing Woody to LA. He addressed the news clip. He addressed everything. He keeps saying, if I snitched on my brother, how come they aren't showing any paperwork that shows the actual statement of me saying my brother's name? What he's playing on is the fact that California has specific FOIA laws where they release some things, but not everything. So they will release an incident report and show you that an incident happened, maybe release the names of the individuals involved, but they don't give too many specifics of the case. Like, they won't give you the statements. And, you know, California has a gang problem. We got to be honest about that. So they have written their laws to prevent certain documents from being released. With that being said, Ceddy knows this. So he's playing on the fact that nobody can get those documents except for him, and trying to use the fact that nobody has those documents to, I guess, as proof.
Now I'm gonna be real. I don't know nothing about him, his brother. I don't know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Felicia. I appreciate all the mods who up in the building, but I don't know nothing about his brother. I only heard about it through Byron and other people. You know what I'm saying? Well, they like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They letting the world know this shit. But we get into it.
That the documents don't exist, but that's not how it works. In reality, we have this incident report that shows that a call was made, arrests were made, you're listed as the victim. If you want to clear your name from that, go get the entire report from the case and cover it like you cover everybody else's case. Don't just get the report, the one page, go ask for a copy of your statement. Show us what they say in response to that. You keep bringing up money and saying, well, I got 10,000 if anybody can produce it. You know that nobody can get it. So you trying to dupe the audience, bro. And I saw somebody tell you that if you wrong, you should admit you wrong. You should probably take that route instead of trying to finesse the listeners.
That's all they doing. These niggas don't know nothing about accountability, bro. These niggas can't come up here and tell you, oh yeah, I lied on these niggas, my fault. I thought this happened, but You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas don't know how to come out here and be them. They gotta come with this false narrative shit. But you know, that's how they get paid through YouTube. By reporting, telling, snitching. Which if you snitch, you snitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm grown. Like, nigga, you tell. But god damn. You gonna do it on YouTube for a bag too? That's like Crime Stopper shit to me. That's like Crime Stopper paying you an advance on top of what they supposed to pay you. You know, like, I guess whatever Crime Stopper pay you, yeah. YouTube is like the advanced Crime Stopper loan people. They ain't giving you the $1,200, the $1,000 reward. They ain't giving you that shit. YouTube gonna send your ass by 20, 30 racks to tell on the nigga.
Because you're not good at it, which will bring me to my next point. In response to this news clip that I released, by the way, I am the person who originally released that news clip. But in response to that, Ceddy is saying that he was paid to make this statement. Now, he's saying that it's not a statement because he didn't talk to police. There's no paperwork on it, but it's still a statement. You're listed as a witness. This guy was accused of a murder. This is a real actual crime that happened. And while on the scene, you said, I heard some arguments. Then I heard somebody say he's not a part of this. And then I heard shots. That's a statement, clear as day.
That's a statement, Ceddy. That's telling, Ceddy. What you thought that was just YouTube and what you was doing? What you thought you had the camera in front of you with the police right there in the interrogation room? What you thought you was gonna go viral? Oh, that's telling, bro. That's telling, gang. That's telling. You made that statement, bro. You did it. Hold on. Where this shit is? I need to find this shit. I want y'all to hear what this nigga. Here you go, right here. I want this right here. Ceddy Nash get destroyed after being exposed for using Lil Durk and OTL for clickbait. Yes. This is the one right here. Because it's one where he got AK on the phone. And AK is telling you, like, yeah, I know he was lying. He told me about it, but, you know, the views was good. So I ran with it, but still, I was like, damn, we gonna sit up here and do this? Y'all never did stop it, AK. Y'all kept it going. Let's go.
Would you want to call your mom or dad? And you should ask them if you'll be on.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get real tonight. I'm scared to play bro music, but he do rap. Even though I know bro not gonna copyright my channel, you know what I'm saying? It's YouTube. You know, YouTube got the guidelines by me not being the owner. They'll strike my shit just because bro music on there. I know bro not gonna strike my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I chop it up with this nigga up in this live, but I gotta keep it YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube will hit my ass. Because they be like, oh, you on the platform playing somebody else's music without their consent. So I'm gonna wait for shit. Hold on.
One of these guys is nicknamed Chubbs. Now, the document clearly says that these are Face World members, and it says Chubbs. But for some reason, the cop calling Crip decided that it would just be a little better if he put Lil Durk's name and OTF in the title and said that it was Chubbs from Lemrine. So that's what he did. And y'all did not disappoint in the comment section. I got to keep it real. I got to say shout out to y'all for starting to realize and notice what these guys are doing and taking the steps to hold them accountable. Now, the comment section, like I said, did not disappoint. Everybody's telling him that's not that Chubbs. You got the wrong guy. multiple people. Hey, you got the wrong guy. That's Face World Chubbs, not OTF Chubbs, not Chubbs from Lamron.
I'm playing this because I want y'all to see how long this nigga been doing this shit, bro. Look how long he been doing this shit, bro. You remember the last time when Lil Durk was up in that case with Von them in Atlanta? That shit was some years ago. Look how long this nigga been lying. All right. This is his comment section.
If you know you wrong, take his name out the title. Man, y'all be trying to link everybody to Smirk. You need to do more research. And this is the response that the cop calling Crip had to those comments. I always get names wrong, so it is what it is. You wasn't loud when I was calling the prosecution wrong and basically saying y'all don't say nothing when I take up for him, but that's not what this is about, bro. You taking up for him, whatever.
You hear this nigga? This was Ceddy Nash said. Look what he said to all the wrong comments that will come there. I always get names wrong, so it is what it is. So basically you saying, oh, anything I really say up here, it damn near always be wrong. So it is what it is. So what? You wasn't loud when I was calling the prosecutors the wrong names and the rappers the wrong name. Like, what does that has to do with what the fuck you up here producing on the internet? Nigga, you up here lying. You telling us right here, I always get names wrong, so it is what it is. But y'all don't say I'm wrong when I say something about the rappers. Yes, we do, bro. You trying to change the subject of what the fuck them comments saying, cause bro, you be up here lying for these fucking views, and then you can't blame the people, bro. Because if you see something with an enticing thumbnail, the title look like it's talking about something, and you want to hear what's going on, you gonna click it. So you can't get mad at the people, but at the same time, if y'all know this nigga been lying, why would y'all still entertain this nigga? How is he still getting all these fucking views if y'all know he lying? Because the world, majority of the world, not everybody, they like a lie. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear no nigga like me come up here and expose nigga. They like to hear a nigga like him come up here and lie. Oh yeah, Lil Durk just killed somebody and he out. But they got OTF Bunny and I think he gonna snitch. Shit, a whole lie. And the world will like this shit.
That's your decision to do so. They have the obligation. Well, they're not really obligated, but they have the right to tell you that this is the wrong information. Just because you are the source doesn't mean that you cannot be corrected. And in any case, to just say, oh, I get names wrong all the time, so it is what it is. No, that's not how that goes. But if he were to pop up and say, man, I'm finna sue dude for putting this bogus information and accusation on my name, then the cop calling Crip would be on here whining about it. And oh, they just hating on me because I'm blowing up. But at the same time, that's probably what he wants. He probably got the mindset that, like, you know, if they take me to court, then that's just more content for me, you know, which is crazy. But this is the opportunity. This is where I take the opportunity to highlight and point out to y'all that this dude called the police on his own brother. So what do you expect? What do
That's Ceddy Nash, y'all.
you expect? This is blood brother. Not this ain't no different. Telling people, oh, I gave a whole handwritten James Patterson type novel, you know. But yeah, the cop calling Crip.
I fast forward there for a reason. So that's Ceddy Nash. When I first started reporting on Ceddy Nash, there were the comments was coming to me telling to look up. And I was like, I don't know how to do that shit. I'm not gonna look up nobody's name. I don't do that. They were like, yeah, Ceddy the Pounder, some shit. What's up with this? I'm like, I don't know about this. So I went to listened to, I so happy ran across Bruh Channel. And ever since then, it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What we up here doing? This the nigga who this nigga right here? What? You see this shit? Exposed Louisiana rapper. You feel me? This nigga lying about everything. False flag. Bro, hold on. I promise you, bro. Give me 1 minute. I'm finna find this clip. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna find this clip. Too. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. Cause it's been a while. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find this clip.
Now backtracking on all of his claims about Pooh Shiesty and the video and all of that stuff. And I ain't mad at that. You know, a lot of people been hitting me up like, oh, AK changing his story now, thinking that I'm gonna go in. And I'm fine with that, bro. AK did a live. Somebody sent me this clip, you know what I'm saying? AK did a live. And I didn't get to see the entire live, but I did catch some clips. And, you know, he was changing his tune about actually seeing the video, and which is crazy considering that he put it on his kids and all that other stuff already. But he changed his tune. And I gotta salute the audience, man, because y'all be on point. Y'all be catching all of this stuff. And I appreciate how y'all rock with me for keeping it real. So I gotta tip my hat to y'all. But
go subscribe to Byron Blake. Instead of telling y'all, just go subscribe to Byron Blake. And you'll be surprised what you see over there, bro.
It was brought up that I was the reason why he was changing his tune. And this is what he had to say.
Byron Blake got niggas doing confessionals now. Hell yeah, because he made a good ass point. He a dumb ass nigga. Hey, look, that nigga made a good ass point. He was like, nigga, you let the feds be like, I'm like, hold on. What if they don't got the motherfucking video? Oh yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, that dumb ass nigga don't even know. You try to dog a nigga. You try to dog a nigga, expose niggas, you help a nigga, because the view's still here. Ain't nobody leaving. So you really just keeping me in the algorithm. But when I heard that, he absolutely right. Said he got it, not me. He got it. He admitted to got it. He admitted to having it. I tell him, you said he did it. Fuck it. That ain't snitching. Blogging on blogging ain't snitching. Who got the lawyer? I met Ceddy one time. I told you I took that nigga across the street. He went around.
What? Bruh. You said you had the footage. Now you just said, oh, Byron Blake, he wasn't lying. You sure right. I'm gonna be thinking you dogging, but you really helping me out. I said it did, it said it did, said it did. You right. Nope, I ain't got nothing. I don't know nothing. What? And he right. The views, his views gonna always stay over there. Cause he got his own community. Like if I had a big community like that, my views still, my people still fuck with me. You can't knock that. Ain't nobody knocking it, bro. But damn, this what people like.
nobody. We was in a fucking parking lot where a big ass truck could come. You saw what I'm saying? He did
I
not
thought
come
he
in
said
the
it
project.
too, Felicia.
Now, if you know me, then you know I'm all about keeping it real over here, man. You know, these guys are slow. The more I watch, the more I see that this is really like the special ed section of YouTube. You know, you got this dude is a grown man telling me that I'm stupid because I enlightened him. I didn't do that by accident, bro. I told you what I told you on purpose because I'm trying to tell you that you're talking too much on YouTube. And now you have come full circle and realized, hey, this dude really got a point. See, you was cussing me out and too focused on trying to prove that you was right to realize, hey, this dude really got a point. I'm putting myself in a bad situation. Now, I do this for this purpose, little bro, youngster, little homie. I do this to enlighten you fellas because y'all seem to be lost out here. And the crazy part is guys like you that these shorties look up to and feel like you keeping it real, you know.
I was one of them niggas. When Byron Blake said that shit, I felt like he was talking to me on the end, bro, because y'all don't know, before I came on the internet, bro, I always used to say, y'all, shout out to King AK-47 and the Gang Spitter, because if it weren't for them, you wouldn't have bloggers like me. I used to say that shit every fucking video when I first used to come on YouTube. You feel me? Nigga, when I started doing YouTube, oh, that shit changed. Like, that's still my boy. Like, I ain't select the politicking, bro. I cannot take this nigga content, the way he do his content. I'm talking about King AK-47, not FBI, the sumo crip. We ain't talking about the sumo wrestling crip, the FBI bear. We ain't talking about him. We talking about AK, the bit off freeze pop head ass nigga. I fuck with his content. The nigga entertaining. He talk shit, certain shit he say funny, can't knock that from him. But at the same time, the stuff you do just to get the views on certain shit, come on, bro. You ain't gotta do that, gang.
You know, and the whole time, you on crash missions. You the type of nigga that hears some real life gang.
No, I said, no, ain't nothing wrong with the Gang Spitter. I said when I first started doing YouTube, I was shouting out King AK-47 and the Gang Spitter. I just stopped doing it. I just stopped because I used to run in this nigga chat. I done hollered this nigga up in his Instagram and told him who I was, what I was doing on YouTube. He, oh, salute to you. The homeboy was trying to play me out, but he still, now salute to you. He paying homage. Ain't nobody else paying homage. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just stopped. Because when I used to come up in the live, the nigga always look past me and he'll see me and never say nothing to me. So I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna stop fucking with bro. Like, I'm gonna start watching his live. I'm just gonna watch his shit after his old with, because I'ma always feel some type of way, bro. Because at the end of the day, no cap, I was a fan of this nigga. Still is. Still subscribe to the channel. Like, nigga, for real. I hit this nigga up behind the scenes and told him, like, bro, I hope you good. Hope everything's straight. Nigga, you need to come back on YouTube, sitting there fucking the game up. And the next day, he came on YouTube.
And walk away thinking, ooh, that nigga stupid. He just told me how to make money. No, nigga, I told you how to make money on purpose.
It's the reason why I be ranting and doing the shit I be doing, bro. Because I'm telling you, I be a real nigga, bro, doing real shit behind closed doors, bro. To where I know if I'm hitting it the same way how y'all text me, all good video, keep going, bro. That nigga see the shit I'm texting too. Especially when we already talk in Instagram and you told me, you saluted me on what I'm doing. But when you see me in your live, bro, you don't even shout me out. Stingy K shout me out every time. Byron Blake shout me out. I go to SBGV TV chat, his whole mod chat don't shout me out. I can't respect no nigga, bro, who play internet games like this. That's why I stopped just, you know what I'm saying, just doing the shit I was doing with him, bro. Cause I was like, bro, I can't respect no nigga like this, bro. Like I can't. Like nigga, if anything, you supposed to be helping a nigga, especially if you see. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I don't understand about these dudes, bro. It's crazy.
Dummy. But just like that, he turned a positive into a negative because then he started talking about snitching on Ceddy. And he dead serious. If you think he's playing, you crazy. Because on this same platform that you are acknowledging, you changing your way.
Ain't no smoke with Gang Splitter. Like, I still fuck with Gang Splitter. I just said I stopped saying this shit every time I came on because this nigga wasn't paying homage, but he wanted motherfucker paying homage to him. And I was doing it the whole time. So, you know, that's why I stopped. But it's all little Gang Splitter. Like, I never talked to bro, like, or none of it. Like, I ain't never said nothing to him or no shit like that. But I'm sure if he cool with AK, and he on the internet like me, of course he probably seen some of my shit, just probably didn't know who I was, but it's all little Gang Splitter. I ain't never talked to bro.
I'm changing my story because the feds might come. At the same time, on the same platform that you acknowledging that they may be watching, you now saying, hey, it wasn't me, it was Ceddy Nash. He got the video, he got the evidence. Man, that's crazy. But if anything, this just tells you and shows you that these dudes do not take this serious. You know, they think it's a joke. And at the same time, they think they can finesse their way out of every situation. I 100% believe that if the feds came and picked AK up, he would tell them that Ceddy is the one who got the video. I was just saying what Ceddy said. And
he just said it on the internet. So you know if the police call him an AK, what AK gonna do? Man, Ceddy said this shit. He started this shit. He gonna tell it. Hey, you better put it on him. He wanna be the police, so you better.
Crazy part about it is, I believe that when the feds picked up Ceddy at the FBG duck trial, that he put AK in it and said something like, man, I was just saying what AK said. And then he turned around and went, just look at how they playing each other now. You know, Ceddy came out there peacefully, but now it's, you had a crip in your hood banging with the flags. And so you saying it like you came out here with the intent to challenge or disrespect and you got away with it, you know, and y'all just seem like y'all fake. So I don't have any doubt in my mind that dude would sending people Ceddy way if they came to him and he seemed like he was in some trouble. Just like I don't doubt that Ceddy would do the same. Y'all got to understand that even though a lot of these people get on here and be like, I ain't got no paperwork on me and all that, a lot of them don't have none because they never been in those situations. I want to take this time to address something too that people been mentioning.
Man, shout out to Byron Blake, bro. That's my boy, man. Shout out to my nigga Byron Blake, bro. Tell you, that nigga rock with me, y'all. I'm talking about nigga. I've been tired lately, so when he go live, I go back and watch his videos and shit and comment and shit. But anytime he go live and I pop in, nigga, it's like some big brother and little brother love type shit. Like that nigga fuck with me and I fuck with him real tough, gang. Like for real, I fuck with bro. That's why I said I'm gonna pull this shit up and I'm gonna pay homage to bro. That's why I'm telling y'all to go to Byron Blake, subscribe to his channel. It's 17 people in the building, so he should have 17 new subscribers if y'all ain't already subscribed to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he got good content and he be exposing all the people, the big dogs. See, I'm like the puppy. See, bruh's the big dog going at the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But salute to Byron Blake, bro. I want y'all to hear this right here. I'm gonna find this clip, man.
At Regeneron.
I don't know What is fucking clip is? I promise I'm gonna find the clip. I want y'all to hear what AK had said. I'm gonna find the clip though. This recent of what happened with Ceddy Nash, where he goes on this little rant. He mad. He finally want to feel like he want to address the internet, but he still didn't put no name on that.
Is self-destructing. It looked like he's having a meltdown in real time, and it's all because he is being held accountable for spreading fake news. Now, today, I'm not only going to address the fact that he spreads fake news, but I'm going to show y'all his formula to spreading fake news and avoiding accountability for doing so. He has this little thing that he does where he takes a really small thing and it makes it really big. And then he always tries to hide behind the really small thing, even though he's a big guy.
And for all y'all that never did know, this is made up right here. Like he put this up here. But this right here, this picture that you see right here, yes, that breaking news, that's real. Yeah, this right here, this is Ceddy Nash. This ain't no thumbnail. This is when he went on the news and told. This is the real him. Yes, this is bro. I'm telling you. Byron Blake just started calling him the cop calling crip. That what Byron Blake called him, the cop calling crip. But this is the real Ceddy Nash when he snitched. Yes.
It kind of makes me think that something is wrong with him. Something might be just a tad bit off with this guy for real, because it doesn't make any sense. Now, we know the rumor that he started. I told y'all know, we seen it. But we gonna dive back in on that because apparently the cop calling crip took to his platform with a few things to say in regards to being held accountable for starting that rumor. Check this out.
Then one Instagram post decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and say exactly what happened. And they were wrong about this one. Here's where the story came from. If you just want to lie on me real quick, this is from 6 hours ago. All right. It's 8:04 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and circle this. The section report. They say he's in jail for big use of murder. I spoke with the fam. That ain't me making no shit up. They said they the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They about a goddamn.
That's where he got that footage from, y'all. The clip he made the other day about saying Aunt Hefe murdering Big U son. That's how Ceddy Nash got that fucking news. He just looked at the fucking he went to Instagram and read the comment, and he decided to come up here and put a video up about it. And now he want to rant, and he mad. Them Larry Ballout people, one of our moderators, them one of his people who Ceddy Nash is talking about on the internet. But this dude say he know he know what happened. He supposed to allegedly murdered Big U son, which is not true. Ceddy came. Let me rewind it so you can hear it out. So you can hear it out his mouth. What he say, where he got the news from, while everybody trying to come on him reporting fake news. Nigga, you reporting fake news. You getting it from the comment section. You ain't got no fucking source.
Here's where the story came from. If you just want to lie on me real quick, this is from 6 hours ago. All right. It's 8:04 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and circle this. The section report. They say he's in jail for big use of murder. I spoke with the fam. That ain't me making no shit up. They said they the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They about a goddamn LA right now currently. So while y'all saying this weird, all right, cool. Well, then let's go ahead and play it then. So you see my video? This was from 5 hours ago. So if somebody said it 1 hour before I did, there you go. Now, once again, I hope that ain't do that shit. And I don't think he did that shit. I think it's tied to some other shit. But bitch, don't get on my shit lying about me. You is weird as. But hey, you still won't do no numbers and you still can't stop me. So yeah, run your little weak ass Instagrams and all that hoe ass. That little weak ass. Boy, you been on my dick since I've been. So
see, when that's how I made this short. This short yesterday, when I was like, said, who the fuck you talking about? See, Larry Ball out had to let me know. Now he talking about his people on Instagram, because you know I be on YouTube. Me and bro be on the phone, and it look like we be doing some Instagram shit, but it don't be Instagram. It be off the YouTube app. So I thought the nigga was talking about me. So I said, bro, who the fuck you talking about, gang? Like, nigga, put a name on that shit. Who the fuck is you talking about? Even if you ain't talking about me, nigga, who is you talking about? Because I think you talking about me. Because I know I do that with bro. The type of shit we do with the YouTube app, it look like we be on Instagram. No, we don't. The YouTube app has that feature where you can invite a guest. So I thought that nigga was talking about me. That's why I made this short. But Larry Ball out told me, he like, nah, he talking about my folks on Instagram. He talking about my people on Instagram. That nigga been stealing his shit. Like, that's what Ceddy known for doing, stealing people's style. And he talking about, you still ain't getting no views. Y'all can't stop me. We know we can't stop you from lying. Can't nobody stop you from lying. That's what you do. That's how you get your views. So what you talking about? Ain't nobody trying to stop you, gang. But you can't. And that's what you think what make you real on YouTube? That would make you a GOAT. The views? Nah, gang. The views just make the channel look good. It's the character and the person who doing the content. That's what make your channel, bro.
What really happened?
See what I mean? This dude is like the little special kid that he's like the little special kid that thinks because he says a lot of cuss words and stuff that he going off. So he just went through that whole little crash out, alleging that people were lying on him for starting that rumor. Now he's saying, hey, how could I start the rumor if somebody commented this before I even said it in my video? I personally think that video was already prepared and that he may be responsible for spreading that fake news just so he can go back and point the finger at somebody else. A lot of these YouTubers and guys are behind some of these blog pages, these faceless blog pages that be covering stuff that you would think is not them because it doesn't look like they lame. They be behind it. But that's another story. Now, the reason why I feel like Ceddy may be behind this is because I want to show y'all the similarity between this and another similar story where he ran fake news around the same time that it was destined to be a huge topic.
Just listen to Byron Blake, bro. I hope y'all just listening to the bro now. Just listen to him because he talking real fucking game.
Did you make a video that Dirt read it?
Listen.
A huge topic.
Listen. This somebody
said, did you make a video that Dirt read it?
I did, and I you know what? And I said it in my video. I said it in my post or whatever and everything like that. At first, I did because, and I'll tell y'all the reason why, and y'all can take me to task for it, but I'm learning as I'm growing. I did say that, so I'm not going to run down and back away from it and all that. I did say Dirt read it, but I also cleared Little Dirt too.
A huge topic.
I want y'all to hear what he just said. He said, I'm learning as I go. He never came out and said, yeah, I said Dirt read it and I lied. He said, I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. What did you learn? But if you lie on somebody, you'll get a lot of views. That's what you learn. Listen.
Said, did you make a video that Dirt read it?
I did, and I you know what? And I said it in my video. I said it in my post or whatever and everything like that. At first, I did because, And I'll tell y'all the reason why, and y'all can take me to task for it, but I'm learning as I'm growing. I did say that. So I'm not going to run down and back away from it and all that. I did say Dirk ran it, but I also cleared Lil Durk too. So y'all got to give me that. If y'all going to say I told that, I said that Cuz told, y'all got to give me that I exonerated his ass too. And that was because of that fake ass statement that was put out there that said King Von would have been charged still, even though Lil Durk is free. So what would you have gathered at that?
See, he was talking about King AK-47, but he couldn't say King AK-47 name because during that time, him and AK was cool. He couldn't rat on his homeboy like that. So he had to let y'all know, like, yeah, I did lie on Dirt. I cleared him up. But the only reason why I did that, because somebody else said that Lil Durk, if King Von was alive, he would have been charged. He couldn't say AK name during that time because they was cool. They was both cool running these fucking plays. You just heard him admit. So yeah, I admit I did lie on Dirt, but I'm learning as I grow. As you learn that if you lie on somebody, you get a lot of views. Don't you see? That's what he learned, because that's what he doing. What have you fucking learned as you've been growing? Nothing. But to still lie. To still lie. Once you saw that that you went viral for talking about Dirt and lying, oh man, you ain't stopped. You took this shit to a whole nother level. All right.
The funny thing about this is the cop calling Crip didn't just say that Lil Durk snitched. He came to the internet and said he had 100% proof that Durk snitched. He even called King AK. He had 100%.
What did the title say? Proof Lil Durk snitched on King Von and THF Bezu. 3 years ago, 76,000 views. It's like the same amount of views that he getting now. So just imagine how long he been getting these amount of views for putting shit up like this. It's not content, bro.
Proof that Durk snitched. He even called King AK and told King AK that he had 100% proof that Durk snitched and broke it down to King AK, which is why King AK has gone on these rants for years saying that Durk is a snitch. Even though he now knows the truth, he just doesn't want to change his story because he doesn't want to look stupid. The cop calling Crip, on the other hand, believes that as long as he changes and says, hey, no, that ain't what happened, then he cool. It don't matter, you know? And so I believe that he creates these scenarios where, you know, he can fall back and say, well, somebody else did it, you know, but let's start right there. The cop calling Crip read a comment on an Instagram post.
Y'all see how he's saying the same thing what I'm saying, bro. This nigga hear something and come up here and speculate and create the best lie in the world with the crazy title, like he got the proof, he know what's going on, he know what's happening. All because he on Instagram all day. He on TMZ all day trying to see what the comment section saying so he can make a report out of it. It's false news, gang. It's not no fucking source. You don't have no source, bro. You don't have the Holy Grail, gang. You don't got shit but fucking Instagram and TMZ. You don't, bro. You don't. You not the hood lawyer or none of that shit. You ain't none of that shit, bro. You was a false, lying ass motherfucker, a JBL ass nigga, man.
If we listen to him and what he just said, he read a comment on an Instagram post where people troll all the time and said, oh, this is true. Now, this is supposed to be your neighborhood, bro, your family. You couldn't reach out to somebody else to confirm this. You couldn't reach out to the family, the same people that they said that they spoke to. You couldn't do that, but you from over there. Anyway, you decided to take this comment and then come to the internet and say this.
But I just got some breaking news, bruh. They saying that allegedly, supposedly, and Hefe is the one who killed Big U's son, Baby Huey. Boy.
You see this? You see this? Listen to what he just said. Now, didn't we just expose this nigga when he went on a rant? Talking about this where he got the shit from?
Some breaking news, bruh. They saying that allegedly, supposedly, and Hefe is the one who killed Big U's son, Baby Huey. Boy, if this is true, if he's the one who did that, who pulled that off, bruh, it's gonna be an ugly ass summer. Y'all stay the hell out of LA. Well, the feds is in there anyway, so there ain't gonna be too much shit going on. But after that World Cup shit, bruh, it's gonna get uglier than ugly.
My nigga, you didn't say, hey, y'all, I just read a crazy comment that said something like this. I don't believe that. I don't.
Now, is Byron Blake lying? What did Ceddy Nash come up here and say? Hey, breaking news, bro. Hey, we got breaking news, bro. It comes to find out that Hefe allegedly supposed to be murdered Big U's son. You ain't come out here and say no comment or nothing. Man, all right. Dudes be lying, bro.
The opportunity to negate the rumor and stop it. You spread it. You actually spread it, bro. You said, I got some breaking news. They saying, you called the shit breaking news, a comment from Instagram, according to you. But I ain't buying that. Let me tell y'all why I'm not buying that. Because when the cop calling Crip was originally telling us about this breaking news, this is how he said he got it.
You got to know it's going to have an effect on everybody. When you got a name and you from somewhere, and not only that, bruh, you somebody in essence too. Yeah. So, man, I hope to God this ain't true. I'm telling you now, but it's been too many hits in my inbox from niggas who ain't from nowhere, but saying a whole lot of shit that's making too much sense. And I'd be a damn fool if I didn't go down. So
now at first in the Gucci Man, y'all remember when I played y'all when he was responding back to me, King AK-47, Byron Blake, saying y'all nobodies, don't nobody know y'all, but you getting your info from supposedly some nobodies. You see how this nigga will forget what he say? He'll forget that he said this shit. All right. I know y'all remember when I played it earlier when he was saying, you niggas nobodies, don't nobody know you. But you just saying, you got a lot of people who hitting you up. They're from nowhere. They some nobodies and they talking a whole lot of something. And y'all know me, I got a report. What? What you mean? I thought you on what? You didn't say that at first.
So the cop calling Crip has now gone from people were in my DM hitting me up with information that was making a lot of sense. Basically saying that in his DM, there's information that puts together a storyline where Hefe is responsible for the murder.
Ain't nobody hit him up in the DM, y'all. That's what Byron Blake trying to explain to y'all. This nigga went on Instagram and saw that message and he said, oh, I'm gonna go up here and make a video about this. Oh man, I got breaking news, y'all. And Hefe allegedly supposed to be murdered Big U's son, Baby Huey. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Who told you that? A fucking comment. But you come on the internet and do what? You tell the whole world this. Same thing what Poetic Justice did. He came up here with the taco shit, all this other shit. This shit happened months ago. This shit happened months ago, and y'all coming out like this shit just happened yesterday. Man, bro. You better watch these dudes on the internet, bro. Just because they big names don't mean that they know what they be talking about. Niggas do that shit for likes, clicks, and views, gang.
A Big U son. That's what the cop calling Crip was telling us. That's what he said in his DM. But now that the pressure is on and he's being called out and held accountable for spreading this fake news, he's saying, oh, I got it from this comment right here. And so what are the chances? What are the chances that there just happens to be a comment out here that you can fall back on and say, well, I got it from them? And you know what I'm saying? They the ones that put it out there, just like you did with the Lil Durk situation, as opposed to you being like, well, shit, here go the DMs that I was getting right here. He didn't show us no DMs. You went to a Instagram post and then went to the comments of that post and went to a page that was in the comments. You know what I'm saying? He didn't show us the...
That's what the Jefe video, go on Ceddy Nash page. When he talking about Jefe, breaking news, Jefe, about the Big U son shit, that if he took it down, that's what he talking about. Bro, you showing us where you get your news from. The fucking comment section of Instagram or TMZ or TikTok. I thought you was the hood. I thought you had the hood news. I thought you had the sources. I thought you had the greatest sources YouTube ever heard of. No, bro. No, gang. That's why y'all niggas be on YouTube all day. Because y'all got to be on YouTube to keep up with the news so you can come up here and create content before somebody else do. Yeah.
DMs from the guys with the information that was making sense. You told us about it. You might as well have showed it because you pinned the murder on them and said you got evidence. This is what I...
And no cap, bro, just think about it. Let's say if I had a source telling me some shit behind the scenes. Bro, I'm not gonna come up here and tell y'all, like, if it's some bullshit like this, the only thing I tell y'all is like, yeah, I be chopping it up with Stingy K and Byron Blake if I go in they live. And if you go to the lives, you'll see her chopping it up. You'll hear bro shout me out when he see me. Same thing with Byron Blake do. They show me love when I come up in the live every time. But me just coming up and let's say some more shit happened and I try to report on it, no, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. So when you think about it, these niggas been doing it for a long time. So y'all niggas never had no real fucking sources, gang. You looking at comments trying to put shit together. I got it, y'all. This what's happened. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. That's fake news. That's false narrative shit, bro. That's speculation shit, gang. And then they'll be quick to say there's content. It's not content, bro.
I be saying, bro, these dudes the police, man. He has a disdain for dude, and it's so strong that while he's incarcerated for this, let me take the opportunity to blame something else on him. That's cop activity if I ever seen it. If I ever seen it, that we not even gonna talk about the disrespect to Big U and his family, you know, because that shit go without saying. That shit go without saying, bro. Especially when you somebody that claim that you from that neighborhood and these your family. This your family.
Them facts. You say you rolling sixes, right? You say you from that neighborhood.
That shit go without saying, bro. Especially when you somebody that claim that you from that neighborhood and these your family, these your people. So, you know, dude is attempting to avoid accountability.
Your glasses can change.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
I hate to say this, but that's the best case. So here's the thing. I hate to say this, but that's the best case scenario. Like in my video, like I said yesterday, it's best that it's some internal BS because that shit spills over to other communities, other hoods, and all of that shit, where all of this shit. He had nothing to do with Baby Huey and all that stuff and everything. That came from a post in South Central Los Angeles shit that said that they spoke to the family and all that shit. I see that. I was like, oh shit. Well, they do be breaking shit all the time. They are credible. So, hey, it is what it is. But here's the worst part about this shit.
No matter how much you deflect or point the finger, bro, it still falls back on you because
you see how he trying to straighten up the shit, and then he be like, but it is what it is. Because he got the views. You see how he just admitted, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I get all my news from I don't think y'all heard this. I don't think you heard Mark Henry. This Mark Henry looking ass nigga. I need y'all to hear what this nigga just said. This is how he get his news. And when it's wrong, it is what it is. I got my views.
Avoid accountability.
So here's the thing. I hate to say this, but that's the best case scenario. Like in my video, like I said yesterday, it's best that it's some internal BS because that shit spills over to other communities, other hoods, and all of that shit, where all of this shit. He had nothing to do with Baby Huey and all that stuff and everything. That came from a post in South Central Los Angeles shit that said that they spoke to the family and all that shit. I see that. I was like, oh shit. Well, they do be breaking shit all the time. They are credible. So, hey, it is what it is. But here's the worst part about this shit.
No matter how much you deflect or point the finger.
Look how he was looking like, look, but here's what it is. This the worst part of this shit. He could have come up with another lie. Bruh, y'all just don't know, bro. This nigga fell in love with lying to people, bro. That's how he get it. That's why he said it is what it is. But hey, I got even worse news. Nigga, you lying. You ain't got nothing worse than what you just told us. Because now we know everything that come out your fucking mouth is cap. But you know, the people still gonna support you and run you up. You know? That's what I don't understand. You know, I really don't understand it. I really don't.
Everybody knows that the place to find
Just being real, I do not understand this shit. Hold on. Let's see what this is right here. Hold on. Let's see. I think this is it right here. Nah, I think, did we just watch this? Nah, I don't think we seen this. We ain't seen this.
Actually orchestrating this whole thing and paying people to take information down off of the internet and just going to extreme lengths to make sure he had a clear path to labeling young.
I told y'all it's exposing night tonight. It's exposing night tonight. Tonight you could see how these niggas lied, been lied, and this is how they report. By start lying. Yes. And this not just for them tonight. Oh, I got more people to go along for the rest of the week. Oh yes, it's expose time. Yes, yes. I want y'all to see how they be just up here lying, guys. How they been lying. They had us thinking all this shit about Lil Durk, Vaughn, and these niggas was lying.
Thug a snitch. Well, it turns out that Young Thug is not the only person that he has done this to. Ceddy has actually done this exact same thing with Lil Durk. And it's not surprising considering that Lil Durk's name was one of the hottest in the game, especially around the time when he had this whole case going on with King Von down in Atlanta. And since Ceddy wants to attack my credibility and the credibility of my channel and the content that I'm putting out, I decided that I'm not going to waste my breath explaining to y'all. Well, I'm going to explain it to y'all, but I feel like it would be a lot better if y'all heard it from somebody who was actually there, somebody who was actually close to Ceddy, somebody who was actually involved in the planning and plotting of this campaign against Lil Durk.
Tell you, bro. I just need y'all to listen to what Byron Blake is saying, guys. Just listen. He exposing everything with these, not just them, the poetic flacos, all these niggas that come up here lying. This where this shit started from, right here. I just let y'all hear Ceddy Nash come out and say, yeah, I lied on Lil Durk. But I'm learning as I grow. I'm learning as I grow. You learning that if you lie more, you get more views, you get more likes. That's the only thing you learned. So you told your homeboy, King AK-47, hey bro, we gotta start lying on these niggas, bro. Like, we gotta make it sound good. The people gonna like this shit. Just listen.
The campaign to label Lil Durk a snitch for content purposes. So we ain't even gonna waste no more time. We gonna dive right in. Y'all know who it is. Well, y'all gonna know who it is when y'all hear it. When y'all hear it, y'all gonna know exactly who it is. But let's dive in. For those of y'all that don't know, it was the cop calling Crip who first, quote unquote, broke the news that Durk was snitching, right? If you look, he released this video October 28th, 2022. And following in his footsteps, that very...
Bro, y'all see, fuck them views, fuck them likes. Look at that date, October 28th, 2022. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. It's 5 years. That's 5 years of lying and getting these type of numbers. Y'all do know that, right? This was in 2022. These niggas been doing this shit for 5 years.
Same day, King AK-47 would go live. Look at the date, October 28th, 2022.
Same date, October 28th, 2022. 47,000 views, 2,300 likes. Ceddy Nash had 2,700 likes, 76,000 views. Same date, same date, same date. So what that mean? It happened at the same time. They talked about this shit. Lil Durk snitch. Saga continues. Full complete breakdown on Lil Durk and King Von. How y'all dropped it on the same date?
And his video would pretty much make the same claims that Ceddy's video made. Lil Durk was snitching. We got the proof. Now, I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to listen in on how they got to the point where they were dropping these videos on the same day, basically at the same time like this.
Didn't I just tell y'all that? They dropping them videos on the same date at the same time. Because, you know, King AK-47, he going to go live. Like me, I go live. Ceddy Nash, he going to make the videos. And he probably go live on Instagram or somewhere else, but he ain't on too much yet go live on YouTube. But AK, he going to sit up on the live. And they both just ran that whole play. AK ran it at nighttime, Ceddy Nash ran it in the day.
Check this out.
Men don't do basic hydration. We need.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long ride tonight. It's gonna be a long one tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What yo got you to say? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm on fire. Whole hood blazing. Yeah, it's gonna go up tonight. I told you, bro. I'm gonna show y'all, bro.
Ask him certain shit that he did, man.
Listen, this is This is it. Y'all for the hear King AK-47 talk to Byron Blake and tell him, listen, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all I was gonna find this shit? I told y'all I was gonna find this shit. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on.
No, he was supposed to ask him certain shit that he did.
Same day, basically at the same time like this.
Let's go.
Check this out.
No, he was supposed to ask him certain shit that he did, man.
Yeah, because he was trying to validate.
This dirt dude, nigga, fuck all this. Yeah, so the video. No.
Who you hear him talking on the phone with? Byron Blake. And you want to know why? Because Byron Blake was pressing this nigga. And King AK-47 tried to press Byron Blake. And he for this, just listen. Hold on. Yeah, he getting real in the battlefield over here.
No, he was supposed to ask him certain shit that he did, man.
Yeah, because he was trying to validate.
This dirt dude, nigga, fuck all this. Yeah, so the video. No. We don't care about the video. I never give a fuck about no fucking video. Interrogate video, arrest video, nothing. Ask this nigga hard shit. Why you ain't bring up what he said on that news clip from years ago compared to now? Nigga, you ducking shit. Nigga, you brought this nigga up here for what?
Now, what you are hearing is King AK-47. He's talking to me. He's clearly upset with the fact that Ceddy brought Manny Aurora, who was Durk's attorney at the time of the Atlanta case, onto his platform and asked him questions that leaned more towards clearing Durk's name of being a snitch instead of, you know, asking the questions that could have tripped him up and maybe led to some information that Durk might have snitched. Now, I know y'all wondering, why is AK upset that Ceddy is doing this? So now I'm going to let y'all listen to AK explain why he's upset with Ceddy for doing this. It's actually, it's actually funny when you think about the fact y'all scheming anyway, but yeah, check this out. Because he trying to spin the narrative. Ceddy playing the game, bro. Like I say, he doing it with the Boosie shit right now. He call a nigga a snitch like he did with Woody. Call a nigga a snitch, then double back. No, he ain't snitch just so he can get some more content off of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the game that he playing. So at the time, it benefited him to say that Durk was snitching because that's how he was generating the views, running the numbers up. Dirk snitch, woo woo. Then he convincing everybody. You ain't the only motherfucker that done told me, man. That nigga was on my phone for hours convincing me that Dirk snitch. But when you go back and look at this shit,
the nigga, I already thought he snitched, but the nigga called me like
he got the proof.
100%
proof
he snitched. I said, what?
Yeah.
So then he did this live, and I'm looking at the live, I'm like, damn, Dirk charges is the only one that's been, nigga, 1 + 2 = 1 + 1 = 2, nigga. You told, but now, nigga, you talking about, nigga, you coming on here like,
yeah. Now you bring the lawyer out saying that don't matter because they all got filed the same day, actually. You know what I'm saying?
But you leaving the niggas high and dry. How the fuck you separate yourself now? If we was on this, and now all of a sudden you just changed, what, I'ma look crazy?
Y'all ain't hear what he. No, hell no. Y'all need to listen. Listen to what this nigga just said. He had to catch himself because he forgot he on the phone with Byron. He said, now if we on this, and it's supposed to be this, you just changing up on me, you bring Amanda Aurora in the picture. Listen. Listen. You gotta listen, gang.
No, nigga, you talking about, nigga, you coming on here like...
Yeah, now you bring the lawyer out saying that don't matter because they all got filed the same day, actually. You know what I'm saying?
But you leaving the niggas high and dry. How the fuck you separate yourself now? If we was on this, and now all of a sudden you just changed.
The ad trying to save these niggas. YouTube trying to save these niggas. Hell no. Run this shit. No, I need my subscribers to hit it.
Fuck, you separate yourself now. If we was
all got filed the same day, actually. You know what I'm saying?
But you leaving the niggas high and dry. How the fuck you separate yourself now? If we was on this, and now all of a sudden you just changed, what, I'ma look crazy?
King AK is obviously and understandably upset. He upset because
y'all must ain't understand what this nigga just said. This nigga said we supposed to be on this line shit on dirt, but you leave me high and dry and don't tell me that you doing shit with Manny Aurora and all this, and now you trying to change up and distance yourself from me. So now he feel like Ceddy threw him in the crossfire to lead him on with the fake lies. You just heard King AK-47 say it. If we supposed to be on this and you leave me high and dry and just change up and try to separate yourself like, nigga, what? No, you can't do this. I thought we were supposed to be on this. On that line shit. Because of the view. Okay.
Ceddy kind of finessed him too. See, Ceddy left him out of a part of the plan. AK knew that the plan was to run this campaign and make Dirk look like a snitch. But I think Ceddy was freestyling, and once he saw that a large amount of people were going at him for calling Dirk a snitch and not having paperwork, and you know, Dirk the voice of the streets, man. You can't just get out here and say stuff about him. These fans gonna get in the comment section and they gonna get on you, you know? So when he realized that it was going like that, he pulled out plan B, which is to come back, switch it up, and hey, yeah, no, actually I got the information that clears him, you know? And he left AK out of that part. So AK is like, hold on, we didn't put this plan together, and now you switching up and you trying to clear his name. But this is another tactic. This is like I told.
Crime ass nigga. AK your homeboy. See, y'all don't know. Ceddy Nash is older than AK. In their friendship, Ceddy Nash is the big brother. King AK-47 is the little brother. Ceddy Nash older than AK. Ceddy Nash just finessed you, bro. He just finessed King AK-47. He showed this nigga how to lie and how I'm gonna separate myself from you. And I'm gonna keep that lie with you. I'm gonna clean him up. Because I know you ain't gonna clear him up because you probably still like the dude. And what AK did, he ran off with this shit. He went to trying to expose Bun, Bezu, all these niggas. That's where all that smoke really came from, bro. He ain't like the fact like, damn, you left me high and dry. I thought we was supposed to be on this. You just heard AK say that. All right.
Told AK, this is that 1090 Jake thing. You know, 1090 Jake does this same thing. He get people on his platform. He call them snitches. Then he get them to come on the platform and explain their side. Now he's happy with the fact that he got content. So he flips the script on the other content creators and, you know, takes the opportunity to make himself seem smarter than them. Like he figured out something that they couldn't figure out. When in reality, they probably knew this from the beginning, but they needed a way to bait the person in for the content. They did it to 100K track, man. They've done it on several occasions. And this,
what I just say, they did it to the nigga 100K track. That's who the name I was thinking about. It was Vaughn, 100K track, or YMW Melly, or OTL, or who there was? OTL Vaughn, OTL Vonnie. Shit, they did shit on all the OTL niggas. All on. Duty Low, all on. That's why OTL don't like, bro. Because they knew what he was up here doing, trying to diminish nigga character and shit.
This is how Jake actually knew what Ceddy was doing, but
then nobody hear about Dirt sacrifice Bun or had Bun shot up until we heard these niggas talking about this shit. Or these niggas talking about Dirt snitch. We ain't hear that until these niggas went to talk about this shit. Think about this shit, bro.
But this is also why he went so far as to get the text messages from Trap Lord Ross and have that part to explain why Trap Lord Ross said what he said about Young Thug. Because Jake is basically exposing Ceddy for running plays for content, even though he does the same thing. But this is just an opportunity to make his platform seem more credible than Ceddy's. So Ceddy tried to make his platform seem more credible than AK and one up AK, and then Jake came back and one up Ceddy. It's all a clout chase. But yeah, let's keep going.
They don't want you to know about it.
The ass trying to catch me. The ass trying to catch me. We almost done, because we had the 2 hour mark, so we almost done. I just want y'all to hear this shit, bro.
Part of the Jake, that's the Jake strategy right there, to make himself look like he's smarter than everybody and better than I really know this shit. Whole time.
Where the fuck all these lawyers and shit coming from, man? And then he said my name was mentioned in the Chicago. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
If you snitched on your brother,
street gang banging nigga with connections to Vlad and lawyers and boot.
You get stopped by the feds at an O Block trial for allegedly threatening a witness.
They brought my name up. You brought my name up and they documented it.
Oh, my mama, that's what happened, bro. Now I gotta keep it tall right here, man.
Then I tell y'all, you remember at the beginning of the video, for everybody who was in when I first started, when I was like, this nigga said it about King AK-47 name up in that O Block trial, I told y'all I was gonna find the fucking footage. I was gonna find the footage, how these niggas were doing the shit, lying about the views, how they stuck together to lie about this nigga. But I'm trying to tell y'all, these niggas been doing this shit for 5 years. So they pros at this shit. This shit like nothing to them.
Especially because King AK on here talking about he ain't seen nothing that makes Ceddy a snitch and all of this stuff. Man, you still trying to cover for the man. And then you having conversations with me like this privately, but on the internet, you talking about you ain't seen nothing that make you think he might be the police. So I'm going to keep it real with y'all. AK on here acting like he don't know why they might have brought his name up. Like this didn't happen.
Daddy right now is fucking scared for his life. Because STL know what the fuck is going on. There wasn't no fucking fan. She's just trying to say that shit because when they get killed, it won't come back on her and she won't get questioned. That's why it was a fan. He had nothing to do with it. Man, listen. FBG Duck, once he seen Moo whopping them niggas in the car, he turned to the nigga, man. The same nigga and seen that nigga reaching for his gun. They shot Duck and Duck shot him. How do I know this shit? I ain't gonna tell y'all how I know this shit. But I'm close to this shit. Close. Y'all niggas not close?
Now, just for context purposes, that video.
Alright. I rock with you, AK, but come on, bro. And you have been roasting Ceddy. You've been on Ceddy ass lately, but sometimes I just feel like I gotta refresh people's memory on some shit, like, because y'all fucked this shit up for the YouTube game. All these niggas on the internet that's lying, got these fake pages that's lying with the fake titles that's lying. They get it from y'all. Y'all been doing it 5 years, doing it. Who else they gonna mimic? All right. I played enough proof for you. This the video right here. If you ever want to go back and listen to it. King AK-47 exposed Ceddy Nash snitching campaign on Lil Durk and King Von like Young Thug. That's why I told you just go to Byron Blake. Go to my boy. Subscribe to that channel. He ain't got 41,000 subscribers for no reason. That boy the GOAT for real. All right.
Was made shortly after FBG Duck was killed and before O Block or anybody had been arrested.
And you see how everything that I'm showing y'all is proof. I'm talking all this shit about these niggas. Man, these niggas been lying. These niggas, I'm telling y'all. Look what happened. I said, fuck it. Y'all want me to run StreamYard? I'm gonna run StreamYard, all right. It's gonna be, boy, when I run this motherfucker, it's gonna be a lot of niggas getting exposed when I run StreamYard. That's why I ain't like running StreamYard. Yeah. Yeah. Because, bro, how long we gonna let this shit keep going on? Like, come on, bro. I gotta compete with niggas like this. I'm competing with niggas who be lying and making up fake news.
Arrested for that. So with that said, AK, it's pretty obvious that they gonna be bringing your name up because you one of the first people who jumped on the internet and incriminated them guys before you had any, like, people want to know, how did you know that without seeing the videos, without talking to anybody from over there? How? Because if you got the information from somebody in O Block, why would you get on the internet and incriminate O Block? Like, it just sounds.
Don't that sound like the same shit that Ceddy Nash did when he came up here and lied about the jury? Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, these boys like pros at this shit, bro. They pros at it. And I ain't trying to say this in no hatred way. I'm not no hater. Because at the end of the day, I still rock with that nigga. King AK-47, I still fuck with his channel. That was one of the first channels I was just rocking with when I first got up on YouTube, because he was talking about Dirt, Vaughn, 100K Track, YMW Medley, you know what I'm saying? And shit, bro, just really on that straight hood shit, street shit, exposing shit. I thought he was like, off real nigga time. Not trying to discredit or take nothing from him, but I'm just saying, bro, y'all been doing this 5 years. Now them videos that you saw, that video right there you saw him talking about the O Block trial, that man got about like 278,000 views. Like damn near 250,000 views off this shit. Like go back and check your channel out. This nigga got views. These niggas got views. Ceddy Nash used to get numbers like this. But you gotta get numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, like you gotta do that just to get your numbers, guys. And a nigga like Whack 100, see, Whack 100 early on Clubhouse, he was talking about, don't y'all know when I come up here and say something, I know what I'm saying. I know how to get you niggas to work and work for me and talk about me. That's the internet. He was explaining how he don't care about nobody being a snitch. He'll still do business with them. But at the same time, you'll expose people who snitch. I don't understand it. Let's get to it, bro. You see how they fuck the YouTube game up?
Sound crazy, but yeah, bro, that's why the feds brought your name up. And Ceddy, I don't know why you would be at the trial anyway, knowing that you tight with AK like that and that y'all been pestering Trench's News, who was a witness on the case. I don't know why you would do that. But yeah, he did it, and this is the result.
If you there and they want you, why the fuck would they bring me up?
If they not investigating you, you ain't even on their mind. That was just his way of trying to insert you in the situation with him. Another thing I believe added to King AK's confusion in this situation, as far as Ceddy trying to clear Dirk's name up, was the fact that Ceddy was obviously telling King AK, you know, that he didn't fuck with Dirk and OTF and them guys.
We met in May.
Oh yeah, we almost there. We almost there. Trust and believe, we almost there. Let's get to it.
You gonna tell this bitch ass nigga do it all? And first of all, you
he didn't fuck with Dirk and OTF and them guys.
Yeah, how the fuck you mad? You gonna tell this bitch ass nigga do it all? And first of all, you around these niggas dick, nigga. Behind the scenes, it was fuck these niggas. Nigga, they get on your platform. Oh, I love you niggas. You love who, nigga? You don't even know these niggas. Nigga,
On my
fuck
mama.
out of here for this shit, nigga.
So for those of y'all who may be wondering why AK and Ceddy seem to be at odds, it's not just because there is a difference in opinions on certain things. It's because Ceddy basically backdoored King AK, and King AK knows it, but there's certain things that he can't say on a public platform because that would expose a lot more of the conniving, plotting.
Now, how many of y'all ever heard King AK-47 talked about what I played up in this clip? You probably never thought King AK-47. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. The content exposes. Oh, hey, it's over here, gang. Shout out to Byron Blake, gang. Shout out to Stingy K. Shout out to SBGB TV, bro. Shout out to Made from Scratch. Shout out to y'all. For real, for real. This shit finna get real in the battlefield soon.
Sneaky things that they've been doing behind the scenes. As I said before, Young Thug is not the only person that said he has run this type of campaign on. And I don't believe that Lil Durk is either. We're going to take some looks into some of these other situations and see if we can find similar situations where Ceddy said one thing and then he later backtracked when it seemed to be to his benefit. Obviously, he has some pretty foul things to say about OTF and Lil Durk to AK, and I'm absolutely positive that King AK is not the only person that he had this discussion with. So, as I told y'all, man, we gonna take the gloves off. Mr. Cop calling Crip want to be the call leaker, man. He like to leak phone calls. So I got a few phone calls that I want y'all to listen in on, and this is just one of a few. You know, like I say.
I appreciate everybody who up in the building, man. Yeah. I'm probably the second channel on YouTube, I think. I'm just saying. Because the only person I seen who react other to this than the creator himself, Byron Blake. That's what I'm telling y'all to go subscribe to Byron Blake. Go run bro up. He got this real cut. Like, if he got some shit on 1090J that I didn't even know. This nigga exposed this shit. This nigga got the real proof of Whack 100 telling. He got this shit. He doing the same thing what I'm doing, but he on a bigger platform. He doing it better than me. He exposing these niggas. He letting you know how they do it, how they run their plays, why they run their plays, and what they get out of it for running their plays. Let's get to it.
Hey, we got a couple of calls that we gonna play. We gonna see what Ceddy been up to behind the scenes. And yeah, that's what it is. So make sure you hit that like button before you get up out of here. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Do y'all see the pattern that I'm seeing? Like the same similar traits of Ceddy orchestrating snitch campaign against somebody. I just think that it had the Young Thug situation was a little different because Thug got actual audio and video of him saying stuff that can be interpreted as snitching. Whereas this whole Durk thing was just based off assumptions and he really didn't have anything solid to put with it. And I think that's why he brought out, I think, in my opinion, Ceddy Nash is the one who created the whole Vine would be charged if he didn't die. I believe Ceddy is the one who created that narrative in order to give himself some leverage for calling Durk a snitch, and at the same time, in order to give himself an out.
What I just tell y'all, Ceddy Nash is the big brother. Because Ceddy Nash is older. He, like in real life, I'm not trolling. I'm saying in real life time, Ceddy Nash is older than King AK-47. So in they friendship, in they homeboyship, nigga, Ceddy Nash is the older brother. King AK-47 is the little brother. So the older brother gonna always be on game than the little brother. Just listen. Just listen. The nigga King AK-47, he get all the shit from who? Ceddy Nash.
When the time come, he can just, oh man, well that I went off of that, and then come to find out that's fake. And that's what he did when he was trying to convince people. When he started trying to change his narrative from Durk being a snitch to, hey, I had it wrong, he doubled back and tried to break down to people how that article was fake.
Now we get ads that are coming up.
It's one right here, or A, whichever you choose. I want to bring in this article because isn't it amazing how nobody has any video proof? You can't cite a single source for where this was. It says something as absurd as the office has declined to indict Durk Banks, aka Lil Durk, for the February 5th, 2019 incident because insufficient evidence existed to prove his guilt beyond reasonable doubt at trial. If co-defendant Davon Bryant, aka King Von, had not died in 2020, he would have been indicted for this incident. As stated in the motion declining to indict Mr. Banks, The Atlanta Police Department had evidence to establish probable cause to arrest him. That standard of proof, however, is considerably lower than the beyond a reasonable doubt standard of proof at required.
Hey, y'all remember the first video I showed y'all, right? The same date. October 28th, 2022. It's 2026. 5 years ago. This a whole nother video. You see the title? Lil Durk snitch on King Von, the trial. Crazy, right? That's the second video.
At trial, which the evidence in this case does not meet. Now, unless I'm kidding myself, it says beyond a reasonable doubt standard of proof at required at trial. Did a 5-year-old write this? Are we this stupid? That article is fake, and when you search on the internet, you cannot find it. I'd like to have this evidence examined at great lengths by every single one of you individuals who call yourselves investigators. All of you to look up that article. It's not true. So what does this mean? Can we admit? Look at everybody's views. They're down. They have nothing to talk about unless it's bullshit. And now we have bullshit to be thrown across Lil Durk's name. You all looked at the article, poorly written by a 5-year-old.
Out of all people, he say, look at everybody's views. They're down because we have to talk about bullshit. Y'all started it. Bro, listen to this nigga, bro. This shit crazy, right? The nigga who's saying all we gotta do is talk about bullshit, but you the main one talking about it. You the key player that's pushing the narrative out to have us to respond and find shit and dig and see what's going on to see if you really lying or telling the truth. All right.
You can't find it anywhere. In the ghetto, we have haters and clout chasers. But let's be fair and honest. A lot of people have monetized the spreading of lies and BS around everybody. So no, Lil Durk didn't tell. Basically, prosecutorial discretion was at hand.
Dude look extremely crazy. Dude look extremely crazy sitting there talking to himself like that. Like this man was literally doing the Smeagol. For real, he was doing the Smeagol. He was going back and forth. He was on one side, then he was on the other side. Man, the video is crazy. Dude, dude off. Straight up. He off. But the funny thing is, did y'all realize that that was all in one day? Look.
Did I just tell y'all? Y'all saw the first video that him and King AK-47 did. You remember he had 76,000 views? That was the first clip. And then AK had 47,000 views. That was AK first clip. Now, this was the second clip where he had the 14. The same date.
Back at that clip, that was October 28th, 2022. So all in one day, he accused Durk of being a snitch, recruited AK to help run the narrative, and at some point he realized that his platform wasn't large enough to compete with an audience like Durk's audience. So while you may be able to come up with some information that you can spin to make him look like a snitch, you still got those people who gonna say, well, where's the paperwork? Where's the body cam? Where's the interrogation video? You can't just call a person a snitch off a hunch. And, you know, this is that trial and error phase where, you know, he does certain things and he doesn't have all his ducks in a row. And that's why he doubles back now Now, when you see him, he got the evidence, he got the paperwork, he got interviews and clips and all of this different stuff that he can use to help spin this. But like I said, man, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about it.
Man, y'all go subscribe to Byron Blake, bro. Go run bro up one time, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe to his channel, man. Real talk. Shout out to bro. Shit get real in the battlefield, man. Shit get real in the battlefield. All you gotta do is go on the channel. Everything you want, everything you see me talking about is here. It's here. Oh, look, that's my shit right there. That's mine right there. That's mine. They got 3,000 views. That's on their timeline. This ain't my channel on my bone. This on their timeline. That bitch got 3,000 views. It's up there against the no jumper shit. You feel me? My shit next to Byron Blake. I got 3K right here. I ain't got no reason to lie. Big time about these niggas, bro. Alright. Look, this is my video, bro. This is my short. When AK-47 fell out with Ceddy Nash. Bro, you got Ceddy Nash and Govan on this bitch. That bitch got 742 views. Bro, I got 3K right here. Now you see why I be doing all this boasting and hollering and man, that's why I be saying anybody who run across my channel, bro, run my likes up, run them subscriptions up. I'm down there competing with these niggas. Whoever these other niggas is who got real blog. Look, Adam 22, no jumper, whack 100, 18K. My shit got 3K. Oh man, boy. See, you can't hate the player. And you really can't hate the game. You just gotta respect the lane that the player playing in. That's why I don't never hate on nobody. I just come up here and do my job. Like their job is to lie and report. My job is to expose shit. Yeah, I'm putting it in there. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we gonna put it in the air. Look, we got Ray J and Snooki fight. I wanted to live stream that fight tonight, but I was scared to do it due to copyright strike. I ain't wanted to do it. You feel me? But man, shout out to Byron Blake, bro. Shout out to my boy, man. Real talk. Shout out to my boy. I'm trying to find y'all one more clip before we get up out of here, because I see y'all still tapping in. Hold on.
Parents.
Let's go. This what my boy said. Fuck it. This what y'all want? This what y'all want? What they really want from a nigga?
King AK-47. This is what you want to do? This what you want to do? See, the thing is, right? Y'all playing a different type of game. And the game that y'all playing got y'all chasing something that I would never chase. But today, we gonna break down just how much of a fraud you really are. I just watched your video. I seen you on there talking all of that real talk, you know, but we gonna break down just how much of a fraud you really are. And I'm
that nigga Byron crazy. He said you talking that real talk. Hey, that should be funny, bro. Because, bro, y'all niggas will get mad when you expose them, gang. And it don't be on no bad shit thing, bro. You gotta look at the shit what you doing. And this ain't even all about AK. But I thought he was talking about Ceddy Nash, so we gonna run the clip. We gonna run it.
I'm gonna show the audience exactly why I said I don't believe y'all. So if y'all will, give me a few minutes of y'all time as I break this all down. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it.
I'm the only one.
You got Byron over there. Yeah, but I didn't want to believe it because these guys are bitch. Just say you was wrong. That's all you got to do. You don't got to do no more. Nobody came there to hear your mouth. They came to hear you sorry. My bad. That's what they wanted to hear. But instead, I got niggas DMing me, Byron over there looking dumb. Why y'all say that? Because he stood on one. So it's just like, bro, you were wrong. You went on a campaign. You said these bloggers just lied. You clearly wasn't a lot. So why don't you go on that same campaign and say these niggas weren't lying? Just do that. You ain't got to call us the police. You don't got to do shit. Just go on the same campaign that you was on. Say, don't listen to these guys. People are getting smart and getting hip to these guys. Go be a real fucking man, bitch.
Now, these dudes.
Hey, see, y'all don't got to understand. See, he talking about when Pooh Shiesty and them first got locked up. When they first got jammed up, because, you know, Byron wasn't the only one. If you go on my channel, you see I was making shorts on King AK-47 and Ceddy Nash saying these niggas lying, all this shit, they ain't had a real proof. Which in reality, if you go back and look at it, they weren't lying about the robbery. They were just lying about the details of what happened. Like they seen this, they had this, they know this. That's what this shit was all about. See, I made a short and I came out and said it. I like, hey, y'all, I'm gonna be the first one to come out and say it. Man, Ceddy Nash, King AK-47, shit, they were right. It's the short what I got, where you can see in the background, it's like me sitting there with the blunt in my mouth. In the background, they got Ceddy Nash was right, King AK-47 was right, RealizeLyfeTV was wrong. It's that short on my channel. It's where I came out, I like, damn, I was wrong. These niggas just got locked up, but at the same time, I wasn't wrong about y'all niggas saying what y'all said. Like y'all knew what happened, y'all knew this, he had the jury. Nah, nigga, y'all lied on me. I don't give a fuck, I'm standing firm on it. Yeah, y'all knew that he got robbed, but who told y'all the information? Govan. Why you think AK ain't trying to talk about this shit no more? Cause he know, oh, Govan told this nigga Ceddy. So whoever told AK, they got it from who? Mr. Egghead, Govan. Govan was the first one to put this shit out on Instagram. Ceddy Nash was the first one to put it out on YouTube. And then AK had dropped it on YouTube. And that's when everybody else started to try to drop up on it. But those was the first two people on YouTube to drop it. Govan was on Instagram. Govan told Ceddy. That's how Ceddy knew to drop it on YouTube.
Dudes be real good at entertaining y'all on the internet. You know, certain words I don't use when it comes to people unless I really feel that way about them. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You said that, stand on that, right? As far as what he's saying about admitting that you was wrong and stuff like that, you went on a whole campaign, bro. This is what I've been saying to y'all all along. You've been on a campaign for like 3 or 4 years saying that Dirk snitched on King Vine in the Atlanta shooting case, and you still have not admitted that you were wrong. The paperwork came out showing that the victim identifies Zoo as the shooter. So it's no way that they could have blamed it on.
Y'all don't remember that? You remember when Bezu was live? RP to Bezu. You remember when Bezu went live and the shooter came on live and Bezu like, salute you guys, I don't want no smoke. That was the dude who snitched on them. But them niggas never came out and admitted that they lied on Dirt. All right.
Vine to get out of it because the victim, who is still alive and breathing, was actively participating in the case, said that Zoo is the person that shot him. He was shot inside the car. The video footage shows the gunshot go off inside the car. There's no way that Dirk and them could have blamed that on Vine to get out of that. But you still been riding with that story. Now, let me play this audio clip for y'all that will show y'all that he knows it's not true.
When you use Cremo's fine fragrance, you
We almost done. We almost done, man. We almost done. We almost done. Cause bro, I told you I'm fed up with it, man. I'm just tired of everybody just running off with this lying shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man.
So he can get some more content. But you
now they talking about Ceddy Nash. Like I said, I'm just tired of it, bro. Everybody on here is lying, bro, for views. And then you'll hear some of the biggest bloggers that we fuck with come out and say, y'all stop whining. It's content. You gotta understand the YouTube. It's the business. Understand the business. You want me to understand how to be a rat? That's what you saying? Understand how to report like a rat. That's basically what y'all be saying. When y'all be, every time you hear any one of these niggas, man, you gotta understand it's the YouTube. You gotta understand it's the internet. You want me to understand how to be a liar, how to be a manipulator, and how to be a rat. It's basically what you're saying.
Still been riding with that story. Now, let me play this audio clip for y'all that will show y'all that he knows it's not true. No, he ain't snitched just so he can get some more content off of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the game that he playing. So at the time, it benefited him to say that Dirk was snitching because that's how he was generating the views, running the numbers up. Dirk snitch, woo woo. Then he convincing everybody. You ain't the only motherfucker that done told me, man. That nigga was on my phone for hours convincing me that Dirk snitch. But when you go back and look at this shit,
the nigga, I already thought he snitched, but the nigga called me like
he got the proof.
100%.
Yeah.
Proof he snitched. I said, what?
Yeah.
So then he did this live, and I'm looking at the law, I'm like, damn, Dirk charges is the only one that's been, nigga, 1 + 2 1 + 1 = 2, nigga. You told, but now, nigga, you talking about, nigga, you coming on here like,
yeah, now you bring the lawyer out saying that don't matter because they all got filed the same day, actually. You know what I'm saying?
But you leaving the niggas high and dry. How the fuck you separate yourself now? If we was on this, and now all of a sudden you just changed, what, I'ma look crazy?
Yep. Now, Ceddy has since changed his story and come out and said that the information that he had based his proof on was a lie. And y'all just heard AK said he told him, hey, that was wrong. He changed his story. And what AK say? So what, I'm gonna look stupid now? It's not about you looking stupid, bro. If you had the wrong information, it's okay to say I was wrong. I had the wrong information.
You think them niggas gonna come out here and say that? They gotta keep getting them views. Now think about it. Look at Ceddy. Ceddy been running wild like a pig free up in a barn. He getting muddy. He ain't got to take no bath today. So he running in all the dirt. He running in the cow hen, the chicken hen. He running everywhere. Just look at Ceddy Nash. He trying to be the first one to report on everything that's going on. Views still the same though. Which I ain't knocking, because if you getting 70, 80, 40, 50,000 or 100,000 views every time you drop, that's a nice check that YouTube paying you. You getting paid a nice check for telling, for lying, and creating fake narratives. That's what this shit all about, gang. That's my whole problem was with you, especially when you started the Gucci Mane campaign saying you had the jury. That's why I still to this day, I still report on you, bro. Because you still didn't come out and say you had this man jury. I don't remember you coming out saying. If you did, I probably need to go back and do my research, but I'm quite sure during that time, I was heavily watching a whole lot of stuff you was watching. I mean, dropping, because you remember said that every time you dropped a video, I dropped a short. Every time, whatever you woo, you was the thumbnail. So you knew every video you dropped, you was a thumbnail. That's why you see all my shorts. You see, sometimes you see him in the muscle shirt, the white shirt, the maroon shirt, because that's normally what he wear. I always catch him when right after he do his video. And he still never came out and addressed the fact. Even though Gucci got caught, he never addressed the fact that he didn't have that jury and who he got that information from. Govan had to come out and let us know. Oh yeah, I told Ceddy what happened with the Gucci man, and he put it on YouTube. I put it on Instagram. And till this day, right now, he's still talking about the Gucci man and Pooh Shiesty case, but he never came out and still said, look, I ain't never had that jury. I lied about this. Y'all know I had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Because, you know, some people will forget and they'll let it go. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, that's how I got my attention off you. That's how I had you stealing my shit. That if you smell, that's how I had you saying that, bro. Because I was on your ass about you not coming out, admitting the fact that you lied about that jury. You didn't have the jury, gang. You lied about the information. Your source was Govan. Govan came out on the Hustle Reset, the Lana B show and said it. He was the first one that had it. He told you. You put it on YouTube. He put it on Instagram. You see how you just became content for me? Straight up. Straight up content, bro. Easy work.
See, AK's problem is AK wants me to admit that I didn't believe them, but leave out why I didn't believe them. Because he know when I explain why that I didn't believe them, it makes perfectly good sense. You got two guys saying they saw the same video telling two different stories. Both of these dudes have brought tons of false information to the internet. Who would believe y'all? We absolutely can't forget the cop calling Crip Ceddy Nash, who just...
Hey, I'm this old. Yeah. Yeah, famous Amos. Yeah, I'm this old, gang. See, I still eat cookies like these, gang. I'm that old.
Just told us OTF member Lamron Chubbs was arrested on federal charges for killing Lil Mister. His comment section is full of people telling him that he has the wrong information. That's not OTF Chubbs. That's not Lamron Chubbs. But it gives him the opportunity to use the OTF name, the Lil Durk name, the Lil Durk image and likeness to bring traction to his channel. You know you got the wrong information and you still spreading it. But then you got people coming to my comment section and you got guys like AK on here talking about keeping it real and saying you was wrong. And then Ceddy actually took this opportunity to try to discredit all of the other stuff that's been coming out about him, saying stuff like this.
Worst shit you can be on earth right now is a real one at that. Y'all keep believing these bloggers talking about me, bro. These is not street. They not street. I'm the call, bro. I done put my freedom on the line for these, all of this shit, bro. All these from Chicago to Memphis to Atlanta to Dallas to Houston, all of this shit.
You put your freedom on the line to be a snitch, nigga. You see how he shot, bro? Listen to this nigga. He talking about y'all ain't
grab Zyrtec.
Y'all ain't this. Y'all ain't
him throwing that line in about y'all believe.
Y'all keep believing
him saying stuff like this.
Worst shit you can be on earth right now is a real one at that. Y'all keep believing these bloggers talking about me, bro. These is not street. They not street. I'm the call, bro. I done put my freedom on the line for all of this shit, bro. All these, from Chicago to Memphis to Atlanta to Dallas to Houston, all of this shit.
Him throwing that line in about y'all believe in these bloggers.
Now, mind you, he put his freedom on the line. You right. What a snitch do? Don't a snitch always put his freedom on the line when he go tell on somebody? So you ain't lying about that. You put your freedom on the line by snitching on somebody. You did it. But you saying that you a real one, you a real dude, you a real, like, nah, gang. You saying that because you got the views. Don't let the views make you think you a real street dude, because if you look at your comment section, bro, your comments are civilians. Y'all go look at his comment section on Ceddy Nash videos. You won't see no street dude in his comment section. All these people sound like they got a job. They work at the bank. They work at a security job. They some did like, go look at his comments. Some of them might be older people who like people who snitch. Just go look at his comments. He don't have no street dudes in his comment section, but he say he's the realest street nigga in the world. I want y'all to go look at his comment section, man. Whenever you get time, just go look at it. And when you find one street nigga up in there, I shut the fuck up. Cause last time I recall, and when every time I go to the comments, cause I always go to the comments just to see what the comments talking about. It's civilians up in there. I don't see one real nigga in your fucking comments. All right.
About me, that tells me that he's trying to take the opportunity to use being right about this situation to discredit everything else that's being said. Maybe he thinks that we think because he was right about the Gucci situation that he no longer a snitch. He no longer a cop. Bro, the police report says you called the police on your brother. Being right about Gucci ain't gonna change that. Just because I said that I don't believe you about that story doesn't mean that I'm wrong about the paperwork. It's black and white. It's not my words. I didn't type it. Anybody that wants to go ask for a copy of it can go get a copy of it. It's that simple. But of course, this is what they are after. This is why they are so happy to have been right about this, because they want to use this to bolster their credibility, even though it's snitching. And now that y'all actually got something right, anything right.
Are y'all listening to Byron Blake, bro? I hope y'all listening to everything he's saying, bro. Just listen to what he's saying. Because everything he's saying, he popping up with the proof. He let you know why they doing it. How they doing it? What's the reason why they doing it? They've been doing this shit 4 or 5 years. All right. Look at Flacco views. He do the same thing. Whack, he try to do it, but people don't take Whack 100 that serious. So the only time he do them numbers is when he go on no jumper. But Whack, he has this new like podcast thing that he's doing with Byron Blake, my boy. No, Byron Blake, my guy. Like, you can catch him in his live, bro, and be like, hey, RealizeLyfeTV. He gonna be like, yeah, that's my boy. That's why I'm doing a reaction video on him. Yeah, I'm telling everybody in my chat and channel, go subscribe to his channel, go like his video. Yeah, that's my boy, for real. I'm talking about, like, that's my guy. Him, Stingy K, like, yeah, like, for real.
Hey, you on here going on rants talking about real and integrity and being a man when you have literally not been being a man for years now, bro. You literally on here putting snitch jackets on people just because you don't like them, and it's an easy way for you to use their name to get views. And you've been doing it for years. Not just like you done made a good 5-6 year run.
Then I tell y'all, this shit started in 2022, bro. October 2022. 2022, 2023, 24, 25, 26. That's 5 years. That's 5 years, bro. That's 5 years, man.
Cause Vine been gone damn near 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? You was doing this shit. Bro. You've been doing this for years now. Never once came out and said, hey, I was wrong. But now let's get to this other part, because I want y'all to really understand how deep this is and isn't. You know, this ain't really like no beef. This is some guys who have been wrong and lying to y'all so much, bringing y'all false news, that are happy that they got the right thing. And the reason why they want everybody to acknowledge that they actually got it right is because they want to be able to do this.
He's with a dude. I won't disclose his name, but his name is 2 letters, PB, and he's with a security guard. Not only is this a security guard, you guys, this is a police officer. Yes, the person that was with Gucci was an off-duty police officer. Gucci goes into the office, in the room. Pooh and the dad, they're...
Mind you, bro, the news didn't even put this out yet. This nigga put this shit out before the news. He explaining the footage he seen. Man, let me rewind this shit back. It was before the news put this shit out, guys. Y'all do know that, right? Hold on. Let me put my phone on the charger so it won't down, y'all. I want y'all to hear this.
Everybody to acknowledge that they actually got it right is because they want to be able to do this.
He's with a dude. I won't disclose his name, but his name is 2 letters, PB, and he's with a security guard. Not only is this a security guard, you guys, this is a police officer. Yes, the person that was with Gucci was an off-duty police officer. Gucci goes into the office, in the room. Pooh and the dad, there is Pooh, the dad, Gucci. It's commotion now. No fighting. The story I heard, BS. No fighting. Pooh wants out this contract. Gucci doesn't want out this contract. The dad wants his son out this contract.
Need it now?
I knew they were gonna do this. That's why I was waiting on this shit. I know that I was waiting on this shit. But y'all hear him explaining this shit before the news put it out, right?
Stop it right here. Y'all heard what he just said? Who want out the contract? The dad want him out the contract. It's Gucci and 2 other people. He said this other guy's name, and then he said Gucci is with an undercover cop, an off-duty police officer. We've since found out that that was not true. Gucci was with a cameraman. So this is what I'm saying. You got this dude saying one thing, this dude saying another thing, both of these guys saying that they saw the same video. Ceddy saying Shiesty wasn't there. AK saying Shiesty was there. He was directly involved. Who's going to believe that? And if I have to pick between you two on who to believe, I'm just going to say, man, I don't believe it happened.
You feel me? That's why I'm up here doing the shit I be doing by these niggas, bro, because Ceddy Nash clearly said, y'all remember the video? Pooh weren't there. Pooh Shiesty weren't there. It was Big 30 in them. Pooh weren't there. He left. But you got AK, he coming out saying, who up the minute Drake? He pulled up the minute Draco. All right.
But we not done, because I want y'all to see the type of stuff that they want. This is why they want the recognition for being right. Check this out.
Big 30, bro.
What happened to Big 30 today? Mind you, I said this January 25th. What happened? Did Big 30 get arrested also? Type of what if Big 30 got arrested also? So for these niggas to do what they're doing, you know why? Because I'm going to repost this video too. I'm going to repost this video. And I'm going to make sure that everybody know Ceddy's a bitch because of what he tried to pull. I was the only nigga who came out with the facts of what happened. I was the only nigga who said Big 30. Y'all didn't even know Big 30 had nothing to do with this shit. Y'all didn't know no nigga named PB had nothing to do with this shit. Y'all didn't hear.
What that sound like to y'all? I'm just asking, what that sound like to y'all? I tell you, bro. This sound like to y'all. Don't that sound like telling? Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know. I might be tripping. I don't know. But you admit to say, did nobody know what nothing happened until, you know, you said something. Like the same type of shit Ceddy be saying, right?
Y'all didn't hear shit.
And that's what this is all about right there. Me, I'm the one who said it first. I did it first. I told y'all this. Nobody else knew this. It's all about who can say, I know the most. I knew before everybody. That's not the lane that I'm in. That's not the level that I'm on. That's not the type of content that I'm producing over here. You know how many stories I could bring y'all that y'all never heard just to say I was the first person to tell y'all this? But why would I get on here and discuss somebody's cases and crimes? What if the police didn't know that a video existed? They just actually got the witness's account of what happened. But now you got on here and described exactly what the witness described to a T and said that you saw video footage of it. What if that's the case? So now you done alerted the authorities to a video. That's the type of stuff I think about when I'm dealing with producing content. So you're not gonna see me in a competition to be the first person to tell you the story. And again, the only reason that they are trying to push the narrative that I'm wrong about something or that I'm, is because they want to be able to say you should listen to me and not listen to Byron. I'm the man. And I get it. AK said, oh, you've been campaigning for people not to listen to us. You've been doing this shit to Dirk for years, bro.
Facts. That's all niggas saying, bro. You ain't right every time, bro, because we know niggas be lying. That's the new YouTube thing. You lie for views, you lie for the clicks, create a good narrative, or do the Charleston White thing. You say something viral and make yourself just pop. Look at Chud the Builder, whatever the fuck his name. Look at Charleston White. Poetic Flacco. Look at Adam 22. He the only person who probably got the most views talking about whack in the transmission. Because mind you, when that content came out, wasn't nobody talking about that content. You had like a couple small channels doing it, but big channels, well, no big channels talking about that. But no jump. And they didn't do no numbers. Look at Wack. You hear Wack go on the platform now. He swear up and down a street dude is the dumbest nigga in the world now, but at one point in time, you was protesting like you on Pyru, you the toughest, roughest street dude out here. Like, so, like, when you start changing up, wanted to be a civilian, because what, your name might pop up in that big U shit, or that Adam no jumper shit, with loose cannon or whatever. Alleged. Because you forgot, we did something on that Wack 100. We already went over it. Well, my boy Byron Blake, he exposed all of it. But you know, I got more to come tomorrow. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, because I've been in here from, I started like 11 something, and it's about to be 2:30. Matter of fact, it's gonna be 3 o'clock. God damn, it's gonna be 3 o'clock. But I appreciate everybody who been rocking with me, bro. I appreciate everybody who stayed tapped in. Salute to y'all. Salute to my mods. Salute to everybody who knew they came in. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what time it is. When you get time, go to Byron Blake, subscribe to his channel. Go to Stingy K, subscribe to his channel. Go to Designer by Focus, subscribe to his channel. And run us up one time. Let's get to it. If you smell what Realize Life TV is cooking, let's get it.